Yeah, we're back, bitches.
Getting warmer. Now it's official. It's not really summer until you have your ballpark.
Only ballpark franks have such a big, juicy taste. They plump when you cook them.
Don't you just love summer?
Nothing can stop them. They're pets on a mission to make it to Petco's grand openings in the Chicago area.
Okay. Oh, what? Chicago?
Goodies for everyone. Petco, where the pets go. Now save $4 on 40-pound bags of Nutro Science Diet and Iams dog food.
Now, you know what we need?
Today
We need,
the unthinkable possibility of
hang on, what was the Burt Ward dog food? Yeah, so, the 60s Batman, Burt Ward, 60s Robin from the 60s Batman show, he made his own special brand of dog food to help dogs live longer. Let me find a big image of this. Open image, new tab. This is the packaging. I think I saw this once at like at a Walmart. Gentle Giants dog food, and this is straight up the packaging this man approved of. Look, you can see it's Burt Ward right there. Burt Ward, Robin, the boy wonder from the TV series. Our daughter has had their best friend living with her for more than 20 years. Quality of life, feast of meat. From the Cape Crusader to the Canine Crusader, love our precious pets and our precious planet. Yeah. Compare Gentle Giants, complete 100 balanced nutrition, all dog puppies. This dog is 20 years old, 27 years old. I'm 24 years old. I'm 27 years old. Wowie zowie, Burt Ward, Robin Boy Wonder from the Batman TV series wants your dog food. Yes. This is a real fucking real fucking dog food. Yeah. Don't you just want this? You starting to sound like Shaggy, who's played by Casey Kasem. Didn't Casey Kasem at one point play Robin? Huh? Did they not? Oh wait, hang on. Let me send it to a friend. Showing audience Burt Ward's dog food. Sending it to talking to Kamikaze Short Bus, if you ever heard of her. Yeah. But look, you want your dog to live to be 27, right? You gotta give him the Burt Ward dog food.
our kids love them, and we love our kids. So fortify your cupboards and
Can't be saying that in this neighborhood, buddy.
and victory will be ours. What'd you think?
Not bad for a guy his size.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of MomoCon. So yeah, at MomoCon, they there was a panel for Knights of Guinevere with the creator of Owl House. With the creator of Owl House, and once and they had that panel, and right next was my panel, which it was a full house first, but then it led to being like about 75% filled, which is still pretty surprisingly filled. But it's just funny that they were like, all right, here's Knights of Guinevere, and then now here's a panel for Loki IRL right after, assuming that anyone's gonna stick to it, stay around for it. YTP Sping blows exotic instruments. Don't worry, we'll get to the super chats on the previous stream.
One side corn. It just might bring out a different side of you.
Yeah, what they should have done was like, they should have had the Knights of Guinevere panel after mine. That way, that people that are waiting for Guinevere end up watching parts of Loki and are just questioning, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is 12 Years a Spy?
They don't care. Taste something wild. Ocean spray, ruby red and mango.
brighter the smiles.
But let's see. Drollo said, watch Nostalgia Critic's Rocky and Bullwinkle at normal speed. I've never seen the Rocky and Bullwinkle film. I'm sure Tariq's... It feels like a movie Tariq would have watched. Since he was in the chat earlier. Yeah. Rocky and bullshit. I missed the Loki panel because I get getting stopped to talk to people. Oh, that's understandable. I think MomoCon will eventually send that to me, but I will release the Loki previews once the subtitles are done in Spanish. Either tomorrow or the day after. Honest Goblin Beetle gave $10. You ever heard of Gobbler Toys? Ira Gobbler on YouTube. The fuck is Gobbler Toys? I have seen Rocky and Bullwinkle and I loved it. LMFAO! Yep, that's... What the fuck is Gobbler Toys? I don't want to know this. What the fick? Now I'm morbidly curious. It's like a Nickelodeon clickamajig. IRA Gobbler on YouTube. What? Woody Allen? This is like a... Do I want to click on this website? Ira Gobbler? Or are you talking about... What Gobbler are we talking about? What are these old-ass Flash cartoons? I am T-Pain microphone, yes.
Just got our I am T-Pain mic in the mail today, and we're super excited. This is like the coolest toy ever. This is the official T-Pain toy microphone, and here's how it works. Your microphone has a speaker on the bottom, so when you sing into it, all the noise comes out of there. So you
Let's hear it, buddy.
And when it's a little red light on the inside there, you know you're ready to sing. So you can sing into it normally, hey yo, or you can use the cool T-Pain effect button and turn your voice into T-Pain style. Oh, hey yo. This mic is cool because you can put all these different beats, you can start these different beats, scroll through different things to sing over. And when you hit T-Pain's face right there, you can mix them up even.
Yeah, mix up T-Pain.
And you can even sing over it, like, yo, 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 what's up?
I don't want this shit. Wiener works. Uh-huh.
Oh, hey.
Jimmy Durante!
In the flesh.
Is that like a actual celebrity or something?
With new wiener whites from Gobbler Toys.
Gobbler Toys.
First, collect all the meat scraps you can find. Put those scraps in the meat mixer, add the meat maker mix, and let it rip. When that's done, pour the liquid into the wiener mold. Pop that mold into the oven. 15 minutes later, you've got a Wiener Works wiener with that award-winning taste.
Yeah, I should make some hot dogs later. I gotta get some relish.
The right hot dog. Wiener Wakes comes with everything you see here. Buns and meat scraps not included. From Gobbler Toys. Ha-cha-cha-cha.
What the fuck is Gobbler Toys? What the fuck is all this? Comrade Cluck? What the heck is anything? What did we go into? It's just like a bunch of fake ads? What about us? Well, we can't see what the fuck about us is. Contact. Can I... No, I don't want to talk to you at all. I don't know you enough. Weird. These animations are from like 10,000 years ago, yet this website is just up. I don't like how there's just a child in there. It's terrifying. Yeah, who knows what the hell Gobbler Toys is? That's someone else's copy pasta they can, like, look up. Creepypasta. Not my problem, buddy. I'm looking at Burt Ward's cereal.
I confess, I killed you.
Critic?
I killed anyone's interest in seeing you.
Critic, are you okay?
Yeah, what about target practice at Raja Gosnell's house?
Now, Critic, if you don't open the door, we're gonna drink all the Ecto Cooler and leave nothing for you.
I thought we were gonna do that anyway.
No, he doesn't know that.
Oh shit, they gotta bring back Ecto Coolers. I never got to try it. Pan, we back. Go watch Persona 4 reveal trailer for my Tomboy, even though it's technically Wednesday, Tuesday, 5th. I know. Says George Leslie. I gotta actually commit and play Persona. I was playing Persona 5, 4, the blue one. No, wait, 3. Yes, it was the blue one, 3. Like, I was enjoying it, and then I got, like, distracted, and I never got past, like, the first 3 hours. I gotta jump into it again.
Oh, sorry. If you're gonna do something, do it right. You should be proud of me.
Leave me alone.
Your friends told me you were saying some concerning things about a movie. It's okay. All terrible movies are equally bad in the eyes of the internet.
Are they?
It's true. Every movie, according to Twitter, is either fucking genius or fucking shit. There is no mid-tier films.
A woman's cleavage and having a man kiss a dog's ass doesn't work.
I can't say that I do. Isn't that the beloved adaptation of The Grinch?
Oh, Christ. All right, well, surely you must know why the Mad Hatter breakdancing and applying rules and logic to an illogical world that can't even represent the title right doesn't work.
I regret it is not too familiar. It does sound like that smash hit Alice in Wonderland, though.
Smash hit, more like smash my ass.
Here. What about this one? An animated moose and squirrel try to save the world from a
Villain with a lame accent? They make all sorts of forced puns with sloppy slapstick and no story? Yes, I know that. I'm sorry, I had no idea you despised that film as much as everyone else.
I didn't. That was Rocky and Bullwinkle.
The film you accuse yourself of killing.
You heard that?
For God's sake, my son, if you have something to confess, do it now.
They were my icons. Rocky and Bullwinkle, the popular TV show that ran from 1959 to 1964. While kids could enjoy the adventures of a cynical squirrel and a brain-dead moose escaping the clutches of Boris, Natasha, and Fearless Leader, adults enjoyed a ton of in-jokes and smart writing that would usually go over most children's heads. It was one of the first animated TV shows where the focus was more on the humor for grown-ups and less on exciting stories for kids, resulting in some brilliant puns.
You went to college? Penn State?
State Penn.
And some not so brilliant puns.
It's from Washington.
Washington. Suppose he heard I was a Lincoln fan?
There was no doubt. It was corny, but still clever. It showed caring little about the scenario could actually be funny itself if you used it with the right kind of comedy.
Yeah, I remember they would play Rocky and Bullwinkle on Saturday nights on Cartoon Network. Although my cousin was always like, no, we're not watching this. We're watching Mad TV. Both of which altered my perception of reality.
I'd like to use one of my lifelines, please.
They were bad. Really, really bad. As I read countless requests upon countless requests, I finally decided to watch this sack of moose droppings. As I put the DVD in to review it, I played a little game with myself. The internet despised this movie. Critics gave it a 43% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's the old website.
Did even the
9 years ago, that's why.
Represent how awful this adaptation was. I pushed play on the remote and started to watch.
Rocky and Bullwinkle themselves were forced to subsist on ever-diminishing residual checks from reruns of their old show.
Fuck. Remember when Brendan Fraser was Dudley Do-Right? I call it Dudley Do in the Butt.
Advertisements. I started to laugh.
And their plans were crushed by the fall of the Iron Curtain.
That was Rocky and Bullwinkle. That clearly well-written, faithful adaptation being shown to me on the screen.
While the narrator, that's me, was forced to move in with his mother, where he was reduced to narrating the events of his own life.
It seemed to have the same spirit, the same humor, even kind of a similar animation style. No. This has to be a mistake. It must be. It better be.
I just want to clarify, you tried to kill yourself over this movie?
The movie continued, explaining how Rocky and Bullwinkle were trapped in reruns and their home in the...
Okay, but what did he used to call Gerald McBoing Boing? Don't worry about it.
Well, somebody's gonna start talking about these things.
Even their wordplay had become hackneyed and cheap.
No, it was always like this.
Wow, they even acknowledge how forced a lot of their humor can be. I'm legitimately confused. This seems like the typical Rocky and Bullwinkle writing. Maybe even a little better because of its awareness of how it's being perceived. Surely something has to throw this all off.
Hello, Mimi.
Live action, of course. Now we're going to Brendan Fraser, Brad Pitt, and Robert De Niro this up. Oh wait, this was the one he was in? Even better! We see how Ginny Garofalo chooses her movie scripts.
Too intelligent.
When Boris, Natasha, and Fearless Leader convince her that they should make a Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
What is it?
It's classic American cartoon from early 60s.
And as you know, films based on shows from the 60s always equal cinematic success.
I'll eventually watch Turbo Kid.
So now we have De Niro as Fearless Leader.
I know it's on Tubi. There's a lot of things I want to watch.
We are attached to the project.
Was that your excuse for little fuckers? But the studio president, Carl Reiner, says he don't like moose pictures.
Little fuckers.
But a very specific prejudice. But the evil trio put out RBTV, really bad television, to hypnotize the world through awful shows to do whatever they want. Oh, that explains, I think, everything. But the FBI director, Randy Quaid, I'm back from Canada.
I think I saw your taxi parked in Lower Whacker Drive. What is that, a jack-off joke? What the fuck is Lower Whacker Drive?
She can't help but smile when she's called idealistic, warm-hearted, and beautiful.
Idealistic, warm-hearted, and beautiful FBI agent Karen Sympathy.
Damn it, this movie's charming. I want to kiss me and carry me off to a castle. Give me something to
Whack off in the Whacker Drive in Chicago.
I mean, I've heard of it.
Okay, that was Nickelodeon TV movie awkward. We're back on track. All that's missing is a visual gag even Haunted House wouldn't use.
It's almost as if there were a mole in the White House.
That's just ridiculous.
Yes! This I can work with! In that it doesn't work, which worked for me! I have a weird job. So she sneaks into the studio to try and bring Rocky and Bullwinkle to life by literally choosing the genre of the movie they're about to star in, and using literally a green light to create them. This is so meta, even the Muppets would turn to the camera and say,
"You know I'm just a bunch of foam with a puppeteer attached to me, right? I don't even know how many more fourth walls we can break."
But it works, and our two heroes are set free.
Rocky.
I learned that the creator of Hunger Games also wrote out a bunch of kid shows like Wow Wow Wubsy. That'd be a good short video for you to make. Wow Wow Wubsy.
Two of them is clearly
Go
computer
to.
generated. You would think that this would make them seem less, well, animated and more solid and slow. But in a strange way, it actually works. Rocky and Bullwinkle didn't exist in a world of motion. It was mainly an excuse to make verbal jokes. So, in this environment, nothing is really...
Oh, Punch Buggy. Oh, my... Yeah, while in... Yeah, my... That fucking Buggy. One of my... Oh, shit. Kid and Kill.
Where clearly they never look like they occupy the same space.
My friend Okra saw a BMW buggy car, and walked up to punch me in the shoulder. No, she fucking missed and punched me in the chest.
We're supposed to be the heroes. I guess the world just doesn't need us.
I swear, every time he's on screen, he's always bitching or moping about
Wait,
something.
the squirrel's a guy?
What's the point? No.
Even Eeyore would be like,
Christ, I'd rather be thrown in a fire with the Velveteen Rat.
Wait, what gender is Rocky? My God. What gender is Rocky and Bullwinkle? Wait, I thought the squirrel was a chick! Are you kidding me? I go into the fucking man squirrel? What the fuck?
To do any of this, and they make it to her car.
Did you watch her show?
Did I watch your show? I loved your show.
You did?
I'm a beautiful lip gloss.
No fucking way. Who voices the raccoon? Rocky, Bullwinkle, IMDb. No, I swear the voice has to be a chick. Rocky. See, June Foray. See, well, I mean, I know like that doesn't really matter on who voices what, but still, just the voice, you would assume it's a chick. How is anyone? Am I the only person that thought the squirrel was a chick? Hang on, what do you say about Harry Knowles?
I'm a beautiful lip gloss wearing 19-year-old woman. Of course I've seen Rocky and Bullwinkle. I look just like the rest of our demographic. We also see Bullwinkle's antlers can intercept the radio frequency.
That was a photo of Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News. Yeah.
Every time a movie makes that reference, God's finger gets a little closer to smoting us.
I was just getting jiggy with it.
So the villains begin their hypnotizing test to see if they can make people dumber.
It works! There has never been a way to actually destroy a cartoon character until now.
What about that movie Roger Rabbit?
Shut up! This is totally different!
Funny line, funny delivery, even
I don't want to hear that again.
Shut up! This is totally different!
Yeah, go to hell.
No, that was funny. It was a funny line, funny delivery. Even that awkward silence kind of made it work. Again, it really is like Rocky and Bullwinkle. Some of the jokes are funny, and some of the jokes are awful. That's always what they were. Yes, all that's missing are the confusing jokes. The ones that don't make sense as a kid or an adult.
That squirrel made you gay, LOL, says Retro.
Computer degenerating imagery, or CDIs, I like to call it.
CDIs.
A random animated weasel they just found?
Now I know what happened to my friend Freddy the Ferret.
Oh, it's okay. Before you even get a chance to question it, they throw in a funny line, so you completely forgot what you were confused about.
Send him where all worthless cyber chump ends up. The internet.
I feel delighted, annoyed, and puzzled all at the same time.
Exactly. That was Rocky and Bullwinkle. What was the movie up to? Could it be so clever that it was purposefully bad in some places and purposefully odd in others?
No, it has to just be bad. This is 2016 internet, and I will not allow anything down the middle, especially for the feature. Oh, I don't know. This sound effect's becoming pretty annoying. Okay, that is entirely bad. But in Sci Fearless Leader's eye, there's a cartoon. Because the director said they'll get it. When suddenly objects start falling from the sky. Look out! You're the one driving. Beware me. Thank you, me. They get away, though, leaving Boris and Natasha to face the punishment of Robert De Niro's in-joke.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
And when I say in, I mean about as in as John Travolta or Tom Cruise. It's so not in that it's pretty much out. The two of them steal a helicopter from a very strange Jonathan Winters cameo.
Sick and tired of shopping for helicopters. Boy, if I had a missile, I'd blow your buns right out of the sky.
I'll leave that alone. He was very old and said yes to two of these, for God's sake. But our heroes get intercepted by a possibly stranger cameo from John Goodman.
But she really is with the FBI.
Yeah, and I'm really John Goodman. Let's get in the car.
You know what? Brothers 2000, I wouldn't admit I was John Goodman either. So they're separated from their Coyote Ugly co-star. Yes, that's the other one you know her from. Put it down. As they partake in, what a shock, more puns.
We don't have time to get to Washington.
This is no time to worry about getting the washing done.
You know, Rocky and Bullwinkle really...
That's how my mind works.
Something to show which ones legitimately work and which ones are Hitler's ass scratchers.
This movie's getting kinda...
Don't say it.
Two-dimensional.
This sucks.
Someone's watching Rocky and Bullwinkle again.
They're picked up.
Watch Nostalgic Country Bears movie review. Also, have you heard Frylock's voice actor is homeless and has a GoFundMe? Damn. Yeah, like, it's weird how many Adult Swim, like, icons have struggled financially.
Which was actually a school Bullwinkle went to.
Like, none of these guys are getting royalties and just getting fucked over.
There's the animated freak now!
What is with all the moose hate in this? What, did he violate your safe space with his giant antlers? Is he now on the wall of entertainers that are too shocking to perform at colleges? Speaking of which, Karen flirts with a Swedish guard by promising to take him to the movies if he gets her out.
Everyone in Adult Swim got fucking ripped off.
Gesture's a little too, symbolic.
How would we eat our popcorn?
Well, we could eat our popcorn with one hand and hold hands with the other.
Yikes! Thank God Bullwinkle wasn't firing the puns on this one. Bully, she really knows how to squeeze my hose. Bullwinkle. I'm just saying, she really knows how to make the wet stuff come out. Bullwinkle. Oh, and when I say come out.
Okay, don't come crying to me if the FCC leaves a horse head on your mattress.
At least I wouldn't be the only one getting hit.
Oh, Christ.
Back at the college, Rocky sees Boris is about to attack. So he tries once more to see if he can remember how to fly.
Got to save Bullwinkle.
Luckily, Rocky had delicious Taco Bell tacos.
Hell yeah. Oh.
He foils their evil plan, saves Bullwinkle, yet somehow still finds something to be upset about.
As a kid, I had the shitty Rocky and Bullwinkle game on Game Boy. Like, original Game Boy. That game was so ass.
Creepy shit from We Happy Few. Take something, you depressed woodchuck.
You ain't never played that game. Nobody played We Happy Few.
And consequently found nothing to object to.
Oh my God, this movie may have predicted the future. Nah, they'd always find something to object to. Plus, there are some legitimately funny scenes, like the nice Swedish guard who helps Karen escape to go to the movies. She totally abandons him, doesn't even think twice. Honestly, this movie really does have a lot of the characteristics of the original cartoon, right down to some of it being brilliant and some of it being painful. I'm sorry, but it really is a good adaptation. But why this film? Why is Rocky and Bullwinkle the adaptation that works? With all the great cartoons turned into live action shit, why is this the one that gets all the effort, even down to the flaws? These other adaptations deserve better. These other adaptations deserve better!
What are you saying?
I'm saying from now on, the movie and I are enemies. Because it chooses this piece of crap to represent perfectly when other adaptations deserve the attention. Because it is unjust, unfair, unkind. I will block it. I swear it. I will hinder and harm that feature on Earth as I am able. I will ruin Moose and Squirrel.
You know people already hate it, right?
Well, yeah, but I'll make them hate it even more.
That's not very impressive.
You're not very impressive.
Yeah.
So Rocky and Bullwinkle race towards Chicago, probably.
Oh boy.
Filming tax breaks. It wouldn't last. Where they drive through 2 Italian peasants just so they can crash through some fruit carts in their chase. If that's not funny enough, get a load of this weird silent moment.
I don't recognize any of these buildings.
I have no idea why that was there, but it just cracks me up. Was it supposed to be an out-of-body experience? Like, we're supposed to hear their thoughts?
I never did tell her how I really feel.
You know what'd be pointless right now? A Billy Crystal cameo.
That's
Now that's a soft mattress.
This cameo just fixed my pipes in my summer home. Yeah, a lot of the cameos in this movie, if you haven't noticed, don't really make a lot of sense. It's the equivalent of using an unpopular appearance twice for no real reason. We just saw him! We just saw Jonathan Winters! Why are they using him again? Oh, and it doesn't tie into
All we got are cameos. We got nothing.
look alike or the same person. It's just Jonathan Winters as a different character. Hell, why not complete the trilogy and have him pop up as another completely different character? I'm high. I am completely high. Why would there be 3 Jonathan Winter cameos? What? Was this in his contract? He had to play more than one character no matter how brief or pointless? What if he had that same contract in Smurfs?
Hey everybody, do you like my new dress? I got you now, pup.
Okay, and make Loki say fa. So he's an authentic 2000s character. Gotta bring back homophobia.
But Karen tries to encourage Rocky to conquer his fear of flying. I feel like we've done this already.
Uh-oh.
You're flying! You're flying!
This is the most exciting moment since, let's look at the clock here, 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago is when this happened. I was
Ruin the magic.
Actually, no, I'm less excited because we did it. What was it again? 20 minutes!
Need for speed. What about lust for crust? Yeah.
Quite frankly, I have no words for. As the villains lie about destroying our heroes.
God. I need a chick that has these glasses.
Fearless leader, very happy.
Excellent! My faithful minions, excellent!
Go home, movie. You're drunk. I clearly haven't licked enough toads for this. How is it Robert De Niro has been in movies where he's worn fake boobs, and yet somehow this seems more demeaning? Well, at least they get chocolates, though. I've so many questions. Karen and Rocky get captured and see what Fearless Leader has done to the other agents. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the main cause of your bedwetting tonight. Look close and deep. There's no way you're getting those.
So I can tell what Pepper Ann episode I'm watching. I don't think anyone else recommended Pepper Ann. Retro Lover did not.
Nothing on this insanity. The Lord knows someone's jerking off to it. Meanwhile, Bullwinkle accidentally lands in Washington.
Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well talk to the president about the trees.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll see.
Trees are still a thing.
What is the other super cheats?
This like a last-minute environmental message? Because it's not worked in very well. I don't think Gone with the Wind would be very powerful if they suddenly threw in.
Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Watch PA episodes Sell Out and Flaw and Order.
Don't smoke. But Quaid is still there and realizes the best way to get Bullwinkle to save them is to email him over.
Oh, I had that computer.
Say, what's this site called Tentacle Hentai?
There is no website just called Tentacle Hentai.
Still at RBTV.
No, not really. We
They couldn't. Nostalgia Critic couldn't look up any like real porn websites like, you know the one, Roll 34.
Either one works.
There's other ones.
But Bullwinkle's antlers reverse the signal, and he slams into De Niro, surprisingly holding back a raging bull joke. I would have done it. I would have done it. Everything gets wrapped up, and our heroes, of course, save the day.
And RBTV changed its name from Really Bad Television to Rocky and Bullwinkle Television.
What's the difference?
Wow, I think Rocky's negativity is really rubbing off on him. Y'all gotta learn how to love yourselves. Speaking of which, Karen is allowed to love her inner child because the film reminds us that was a thing. And she even goes back to the Swedish guy who was still waiting at the movies the whole time.
Pan, aren't you seeing on a bunch of short form videos? You thought we were releasing those eventually?
Melted into
I think there's only like 3, and they're not that interesting. So it's like, I'll wait till there's more interesting ones to pepper them in. But I'm kind of like focused on Loki.
It's here on Nostalgia Critic, and you know what that means. Destruction. Destruction of the feature.
done by the destroyer of films, Nostalgia Critic. What passion, what comedy. He has been touched by the internet gods and Hollywood forced to listen. Hollywood that decided this was going to be one of the most faithful adaptations, while other adaptations deserve better. I, for once in the end... Still, I have to admit, I kind of liked it. Okay, it's nothing great, but Rocky and Bullwinkle wasn't really anything great either. It could be brilliant, but it could also be kind of lame. It could be creative, but it could also kind of be phoned in. The jokes overshadow the story and characters every...
Masson White, okay, $5. Hey Pan, I'm sorry for requesting the chickening in your previous live streams. Which got one of them taken down? Oh yeah. Oh wells. It's fine.
What's the difference?
So it's no wonder nobody wanted to see it. It has a similar feel as George of the Jungle. It's obviously meant to be a kids' movie with some tongue-in-cheek jokes for adults. But it never loses track that it's mainly just meant for kids. Yeah, again, for the most part. And as kids' films go, this is fine. No classic or anything, but a solid C, C+. If you're not a fan of the original cartoon, you probably won't be a fan here. But if you have a soft spot for puns, good or bad, fourth wall jokes, and kind of an awkward yet still likable charm, God help me, I actually think this is enjoyable enough to watch. Are you surprised by my choice? My ability to disagree with the masses? My ballsiness to enjoy something so universally despised?
Oh boy, you really can't talk a man's ear off. So you really liked Rockadoodle? Get out of here. Okay.
Cockadoodle.
Oh, and tell all the others that enjoy mediocrity that I will speak for them. I am their champion.
Has he gone crazy?
I think the real question is, was he ever sane?
Mediocrity. Mediocrity's everywhere. I find you all okay. You're okay. You're okay. All your mediocrities are okay. You are all average.
All right, next super chat. It's They Might Be Giants Bastard Wants to Hit Me, uploaded by Hamster Sandwich, because apparently the official upload is so low quality, but this is the real quality version. Yay. Fuck, what the fuck is this guy's... Leica House, huh? They did 2D? Is this like the same Leica? Wants your kidney, buddy. No. Just keep running, buddy. Pepper, stop slamming the door! Ow! Hang on. Hang on, I want to see that running animation again, because it's kind of clear that they, it feels like the animation for, yeah, this shot, I can tell that they, like, at least reference Feel Good Inc. No, Clint Eastwood's Gorillaz song. Because that run cycles, yeah. Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood. There's a specific noodle run that I'm like, yeah, that's they stole. They totally ripped off the posing or timing. It looks too on the nose. Wait, where? So I don't get fucking claimed to hell. Yeah. Where's the part where Noodle's running? Oh yeah, I remember early Gorillaz music videos. They didn't have the yeah, this is. They had to keep. I wouldn't say traced, but just no. Never mind. I thought it was, but never mind. Now that I see it, no. Yeah, no, don't get claimed. All right. Let's see. Una's Goblin says, search for strawberries by Rare Americans. Okay. Yeah. What's the... Oh, man. Okay. Animate... Wait. Full animated short? Animated musical. I guess this is the one. Oh, that's me when I stream for too long. Get to sleep, bro.
Attention new recruits. Orientation is about to begin.
Hey, Mom. I made it through.
You sound so exhausted. What are you doing to yourself?
You're talking to Lemming Corp's newest employee.
Junga, I know I told you that you need to find a way to support yourself, but your father wouldn't have wanted you to do something you didn't like.
It's a good job, Mom. 60 hours a week, 1 week of vacation pay after 3 years. I think it will be good. Don't worry.
Damn, I love that crowd shot. I want to rip that off.
Wakey, wakey, bongo head.
Yo, Bongo, man. Damn, you look dead. How you gonna make it with these sales?
Don't worry. The boss says something, I got your back.
Oh, whoopsies! Does that burn? I'm sorry. It was an accident.
How do you get bullied on the job? This isn't high school.
This asswipe was closing down bitches left, right.
Bubblegum says Bianca's hot. Yay.
What do you want, bongo head? You got 30 seconds.
Pig Boy says, could you check out Pet Pal's Kukui? Someone did a vid on it, and now one of the best cartoon characters. Wait. Someone did a vid on how it has some of the best cartoon characters. LOL, money's tight. Sorry for low dodo. Sure, we'll check it out. This sounds like the white boy rap that Mango listens to in the car whenever we're forced to deal with him having the ox. Also, Pan, you never showed that Bianca twerking TikTok. Oh, yeah. I remember. I looked up Loki IRL on TikTok just to see what there was. I saw that. Unfortunate.
You look like you are searching deeply for something.
Who? Me? Well, I just quit my job and ended up here.
Where are you going now?
I'm not sure, sir. I just get lost until I wind up someplace new.
I don't recommend for everyone, but for you, I think the Camino de Santiago.
What is this called? Searching for strawberries.
Claus?
Ha! It is pronounced Santiago.
What is it?
Ay, the Camino. One of life's treasures. For 1,000 years, people have been walking the 900-kilometer pilgrimage to Spain. It is a precious time to learn about oneself, to find the answers for the questions.
No! Hang on. My Momocon poster you signed got ruined in the rain! Oh. Which one was it? Pepper, no. Ow.
What I actually want to do and who I want to be. But on the other, it's trying to be realistic.
Is the Bianca twerking TikTok real? Yeah, someone made that. Animated it.
I have been there myself, my boy. Trust me. We try the Camino, and if
I gotta send you a replacement poster myself.
But I must warn you, it may be the toughest thing.
It was the pan one. Oh yeah, we sold out of pan ones. I gotta order more. I'm gonna sell them online. White boy ass rap. This is... reminds me when Nesca wanted to... we went to see Dirty Heads. I think that's what that band was. Yeah. I can ship you another poster eventually. Oh, Pepper, please, no, Pepper. No! Don't hit the screen. Pan, what's the name of this video? Searching for strawberries? There's a... Well, after this song, we'll cut it up and look up something else, then come back to this. Pepper. Hey, no, not the mic, Pepper. No! Pepper, no! Not the microphone! Not the... Please, be nice. Ow! Please. No, stop biting the mic. Fuck it. Oh, ow! You can't bite the microphone. He's eating the sponge containing the mic. No. Bad. Yeah, run away. Now there's chunks of sponge all over the bed, all over the fucking desk and cat bed. Does Pepper like citrus smells? Maybe you can make the microphone smell like lemon. Don't know. I thought about, like, there has to be a scent that I could put on certain things to say, hey, no cats on this thing. No, Pepper. No. not my paw.
The old man said,
No.
"Work hard." I don't think
Ow.
they truly understood.
Stop
Every inch of my body hurts. But more than any physical pain, it's the mental journey that's the hardest part.
Okay, let's look at the other super chat by Laughing Limbo. Ow! 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 No! He's... Ow! Stop, please! Stop! Ow! No. Okay, there, Pepper. You can't bite me when I'm holding you like that. Ow! No, you can't bite me. No, please. Be nice. No. Going out to the there, out of the room. No. Okay. Okay. Yay. Cool. Okay. I need like one of those things that makes, I don't know, some sort of scent that makes cats not want to bite or whatever. If that exists. Laughing Limbo says, "Hey Pan, could you watch the Five Nights at Freddy's, the musical, the magnum opus of the community, at 125 speed by Chazington? Random Encounters is retiring at the end of the year, so it seems fitting." Oh. Yeah. Chazington. Yeah. Let's see what this entails. Oh, where's the audio?
Five Nights at Freddy's, because Freddy's a little stupid bastard that needs an entire month dedicated to him. We had an official week dedicated to FNAF that included fun activities like Pop Goes Arcade, an interview, 5 laps at Freddy's. And for the occasion, I just want to throw my Freddy-shaped hat into the ring and talk about something Five Nights at Freddy's related I truly love. Other than that video already uploaded this month. We don't talk about that. I want to talk about something I'm really familiar with, and that's the community of Five Nights at Freddy's. The horrible, horrible community. But more specifically, the best thing that ever came out of it. FNAF the musical, the greatest video ever uploaded to the internet. I covered
what?
Song videos and the FNAF fandom video, but Jesus, that was like a year ago already, and I really only scratched the surface. Trust me, I have much more to say about this masterpiece. If only I could think the people responsible for this.
Reminds me, in my town in McAllen, I found a flyer at the mall announcing Five Nights at Freddy's, the musical, like a live performance. And sadly, from what I can tell, that performance never went through. Maybe they never got enough like ticket sales or whatever. But I'm curious, had they gotten enough sales, what would it have been like? This was like 2018 or so, around Christmas time.
Favorite human ever made.
What is the goal of this stupid game? To get molested and keep falling in hole?
They used to make a lot of musicals specifically about Nintendo stuff and Sega stuff, but videos about indie games just do really well, so that's their most popular word. Which makes me a little sad, because Sonic the Musical movie trailer is one of the best videos ever made, and you should click off and go watch that. And with Five Nights at Freddy's being as big as it is, you know they were going to give it the musical treatment, and luckily they were the most qualified to do it. Any other attempt has been futile. You see, Random Encounters knew people. They already had a lot of friends that would appear in videos, like a guy named David King. I really like this guy. I really like it when he plays Waluigi and Professor Oak.
This musical is not very good.
They already made videos with Markiplier before any Freddy's were in the question. He was in this Captain Falcon video, and apparently it was either going to be Markiplier or Aaron from Game Grumps. Thank God we live in this universe. They also collaborated
Captain
with Nate
Falcon,
the guy who used to make songs like this.
I see you trading around town with a girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you.
He's the coolest guy ever made. Nate was in one of their Pokemon musicals in a video called Street Pass Love, a 3DS song. This is somehow the most unnecessary song and the most important thing ever made.
I've been here since Monday, and it's Thursday afternoon.
The Centralist.
Is that Beard Mode unlocked?
It's Jihad the Centralist.
Of game theory fame.
Yes.
And Markiplier. And the completionist again. What the hell? That leads us to now. And by now, I mean the best day of my life.
No one's there.
Market Flyer, my favorite.
Starts with Markiplier starting his first night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The stars had to align for Markiplier to star in this thing. Like, this came out exactly at the height of FNAF's popularity, and Markiplier was the king of FNAF. All I'm saying is that things would not be the same if Ego Raptor decided to play Captain Falcon in that one video. There will never, ever be something like this musical again. Markiplier's like 63 now. He's too old.
He's dying.
But I can't deny it's utterly iconic, and I find it working into my head way more than it should. It's also just a really good introduction to most of the characters. You got David King with the iconic "Hi, I'm Phone Guy, pleasure to meet." David also plays Foxy, who just mumbles. I love Foxy in these videos because this is all he does. Freddy Fazbear is played by Xander Mobus. I already pointed this out, but Xander is also the Smash announcer and Joker from Persona 5. He's even there on set, like puppeteer Freddy sometimes.
Henry, come on! We're gonna kill this.
I think I found out the Smash Brothers Melee voice announcer died. That voice was too iconic.
Another professional voice actor, Sarah Williams, voices Chica, and she also does a good job. She does a lot of voices in English dubs of anime, and the voice of Hello Kitty, what the fuck? AJ Pinkerton plays Bonnie. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was a typo. Bonnie's played by America's sweetheart, Weird Al Yankovic. What the fuck? Most of the animatronics are portrayed by puppets, which were made by a guy named Michael Ledoux. So shout out to him. He also played Santa Claus in Up on My Housetop at Hello Neighbor Christmas Song, so this is the only shout out he's getting.
Down in the basement, could there be milk and cookies and a tree? As if the suffering wasn't enough.
I really like the puppets, except when they're weirdly long. That scares me. But it brings up the question of, are these just what the animatronics look like? Because there's the Celebrate posters and some fan art that show more canon interpretations of the main four. Even though in this universe, they look nothing like that. Jesus fucking Christ, they're becoming a real FNAF fan by the second. Let's move on before I bring up illusion discs or whatever the fuck. Afton's gas, what is it called?
You know what the best part about killing somebody is?
Except for the office set and the exterior shots, the pizzeria's rooms are all CGI, you know. I think they hold up fine. I can tell it's CGI, but also they already had the set taking up their living room for like a year. I'm fine with the rest of the rooms being fake. All of the animatronics are actually nice and protagonists in this one.
We're gonna kill this.
Wow, just like the movie. Or that Hot Diggity Demon animation. Look, I'm always gonna find a way to mention it.
And I will never want you around me. And I will never want you living in my...
Anyway, Foxy breaks into the vent, but Mark is wearing a Mego mask. This scene is obviously inspired by the genius that is Tony Kryptonite. Such creative individual that Tony is.
Springtrap? Your wonder makes me suppose you've already heard this name.
Yes. Sometimes.
There's this running gag with a song called Baby I Love You, and I used to think they just sampled some random love song, but no, they made it just for this. The vocals are done by Ray McCrume, hopefully I got that right, who will also do a lot of vocals in the future, and apparently he was part of AJ's church choir, unless I'm misunderstanding that.
What is the song that plays when Foxy sees Mark in the toy Foxy mask? It was sort of written by AJ, and the lyrics, he kind of just sent it to his church, like, vocal leader and said, say some of these words, like, baby, I love you.
I find that kind of funny. This night has everything. We have an appearance from Puppet and a rendition of the Power Outage song, Chef's Kiss. And then Markiplier's like,
guy.
One. That's one version of William Afton in the series. The next night was actually released on Mark's channel since that was just the agreement they had, so it's all about Mark shooting up Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I don't think
what the hell?
Plus, the game would release.
This a Kane FDM music video? Shit.
He should know this. He can understand them later on. But he still goes to Freddy's with like 3 guns and a machete. Okay, man, whatever, Marky Plarky. I love this stupid song so much. Mark is actually a fine singer, and it's just objectively gonna be funny. It's a song where fucking Markiplier's loading guns about to shoot Chica the chicken point blank in the head.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
You bring the fur, I'll bring the fight.
What's with the echo? Why was there an echo?
You're not Foxy.
This is a Sweeping Bad cameo, by the way. If you're a real fan, you would have noticed that. I'm guessing that's also the only reason Nate says this later.
Don't make fun of me. I killed the guy. He was just sweeping the floor.
I actually heard that guy's in stable condition.
Really? Put 3 rounds in his chest.
Why does Nate know this? Speaking of Nate, your next buddy.
Anytime I draw Stephanie, people just say it looks like Markiplier. Unfortunately, it's true.
A lot of FNAF songs, and also Random Encounters already worked with him, so you know the Street Pass song is actually worth a damn. I really like Nate's inclusion in this. I really enjoy Night 3, and later on, him and Mark work really well off each other. I also like how everything Nate says completely ruins the lore.
Yeah, hang on, let me bust out my art of Stephanie. Get in here, you bitch. Copy image address. Yeah. Every time I post about this character, it always just gets compared to Markiplier's. It's not him. It's its own character. It's Stephanie Vasquez.
I don't know if they had this planned at this point, but this entire video takes place in the early 90s.
But YouTube ad rev isn't all that great. So...
YouTube didn't exist back then, Nate. Try again.
No. Please don't kill me. I'm even caught up on Steven Universe yet.
Nate, you just ruined the lore for a Steven Universe name drop? Have you no shame?
I always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true.
For the 5 people who care, I'm just going to chalk this up to YouTube and Steven Universe both existing in the early 90s. It's a much more accepting place if Steven Universe was around in the 90s.
Are you with them?
No, I'm the Uber driver for a bunch of puppets.
Nate, there's supposed to be animatronics. You're ruining our whole operation here. I'm afraid we're never going to get an answer to why Nate saw Bear eating a
I like they use the Vasquez icons that we see in the corner of the stream more. Oh yeah. It's just a cool icon.
Because this was the image sent to the guy that made the puppet. But I like Springtrap here. I like that he's his own character. That's 2 William Aftons so far.
He's too destructive to live.
I love that line because it makes it seem like Springtrap needs to be put down like a dog.
You really can't go one night without popping out of something, can you?
He says he hid in there when Springtrap tried to stuff him in a Freddy Fazbear suit.
That's horrible.
Yeah, Nate, be for real. You don't care that much. Also, what's Springtrap's goal? to stuff people in a Freddy Fazbear suit. I was gonna say there's only puppets and not suits, but that's technically not true. Markiplier also said this in Night 1.
Maybe they'll all stuff me inside a Fazbear suit.
I guess that could technically make sense, but that's weird that it's Springtrap's goal. But whatever, this fucker's too destructive.
I forgot to mention, that's Super Freddy. That's a reference to Golden Freddy.
Leading into the next
Uh-oh, that guy.
Marcus Plier, because he can spring the trap, I guess. I don't know, that's the only reason Nate gives.
So, what am I here for? To spring the trap.
Although I feel like the puppets could have also spring the trap, especially when they get tall and disgusting. But whatever, Nate. But whatever, man. AJ Purpleton is messing around with Springtrap or something, while Nate is like,
You should really not touch that.
So he uses Balloon Boy to distract Springtrap while the animatronics go wake up Markiplier because it's like FNAF 4. I really enjoyed this duet between Nate and Mark. Truly beautiful stuff. This was around when Markiplier was very busy, and I believe he also had some personal problems sprout up that delayed the release of Night 4 and Night 5. But luckily, last minute, he was able to finish it out and some extra stuff for the supercut, which is really cool. I'm glad we got the best version of this video. But because Random Encounters didn't think Mark was going to be able to be in the video, for so long, AJ actually wrote a Markless version of Nights 4 and 5. I can tell you right now, my biggest missed opportunity was asking about this during our interview, but I wrote the questions like 3 hours before we met up, and I thought asking about the Amiibo song was more important. I was right. I like to imagine it just consisted of Nate giving up after he realizes he doesn't have anyone to spring the trap.
Find my claws in making pirates.
Truly sad that Markiplier is 63 and can't hit notes like this anymore. I also love how they showed Mark dyeing his hair because this could not just stay in inconsistency. They had to explain it in the lore. While Nate Sharp is watching Steven Universe Pink Diamond arc or whatever the fuck in 1991, it all makes perfect sense. This will not be the last time Markiplier's hair will be a problem. So Mark grabs Freddy Fazbear to kill him.
Please don't kill me!
Nate saw you eating a face. You're too destructive to live.
That's Freddy Fazbear. He holds a special place in the hearts of children.
Yeah.
We should show him a little respect.
Emily can be my Medea. I gotta dress up as Emily. Gotta roleplay and make movies.
Next few lines of the scene where Nate and Mark talk to each other.
That's what Tyler Perry would have wanted.
Freaking creepy. Mark is just overreacting and Nate just doesn't give a shit at all. The only time when Nate actually seems to like care about something is when Springtrap destroys Balloon Boy. Look at how upset he is. The Balloon Boy prop is apparently a customized tipster robot. I don't know what the fuck a tipster robot is, but it was really shitty because it just went forward or turned in one direction. So there's a lot of behind the scenes footage of Balloon Boy just not working very well.
This thing sucks.
And then AJ took him out back and smashed his head into the cement. Can't say my experience filming with him was any different.
You got a plan? Survive till 6 a.m. I'm pretty good at that.
You survived one night when there wasn't even a hostile animatronic. You started another night and shot a guy before you could get to 6 a.m.
I'll forgive him.
I'm a Nate fan for life now. All you Markiplier fanboys can go away now.
Where does he live?
Oh shit, I'm in trouble. The gang arrives to Freddy to finally destroy the green thing walking around because it's too destructive to live or something. All I'm saying is that Markiplier has technically injured more people. There's this weird moment where Mark says this.
Spring locks? Yeah. Spring locks tend to fail when they get wet.
It's weird that Mark knew this and Nate didn't, even though Mark is usually the one that doesn't know anything.
What's up, fuckers? Yeah. People will be saying that everywhere.
Sure that doesn't work and Markiplier with a rope. This song is fine.
Yeah. Too bad Emily's not in episode 2.
It's fine though.
She's only mentioned.
I kind of wish Nate got his own song because Night 3 is mostly shared with the animatronics. Although I don't think Nate's complaining that he didn't get to sing another FNAF song. I'm pretty sure he's done with it.
What's up, suckers? That'd be the censored version.
So he somehow tamed Springtrap. I don't know how he did that, and he tried to use them to scare everyone away from Freddy's. Yeah, dude, you're definitely gonna get more hours when the entire animatronic band is gone. I'm sure every kid is gonna show up to that if they're not too busy watching Steven Universe in 1999. Everything turns out for the best because Mark and Nate don't want to take his hours, and with AJ there, the animatronics will have a new night guard friend. So everything worked out at the end. Suddenly, it's he's actually Matthew under his suit, his weird Freddy suit you can buy off Amazon. It's obvious this wasn't really completely planned, or they would have gotten Matt to do the voice at the beginning, but I think they get around it well by having David still do the phone guy voice when he has the bear mask. But without the mask, he's just completely Matt Pat.
I go by many names. Phone guy, Matt Pat, Scott Cawthon. Is one of them use a dirtbag with a chainsaw?
I need immediate assistance with this bombshell.
What is his name? Is it William Afton, Phone Guy, Matt Pat, Scott Cawthon, or Evil Dirtbag with a Chainsaw?
It's definitely Evil Dirtbag with a Chainsaw.
I just love Matt Pat hamming it up as Afton, and yes, this is supposed to be Afton. 3.
Like this is a crime scene.
I don't know what any of this lore means.
I still can't wrap my head around Afton's choice of weapon being a chainsaw and flamethrower.
This isn't Bionicle. I don't care about this lore.
Break out the confines of a game and create its own elements that are unique to the musical. I think I honestly like it way more whenever they do this because they basically created their own lore and it's amazing. Also, shout out to Peter who had to render all this fire for a musical about a game series he didn't even like. That's a real trooper. Oh shit! I guess Nate didn't need him more than just to spring the trap. Speaking of spring trap. He's rearranging Matt Pat's face right now. Where was this energy with Nate? Why didn't you do this to Nate's face? This scene is truly magical. Matt Pat, currently played by a different guy right now, is screaming while burning alive while a fucking sad piano cover of Body Freddy Time to Get Ready is playing. Beautiful.
Action.
I really like this ending, not even for Matt Pat, although he is a nice cherry on top, but it's just so abrupt and chaotic. Luckily, we will see more of David King and Matt Pat in this role in the future. Or past, or whatever, man, it doesn't matter. Yeah, what he said. There's a small ending bit, which is mostly fine, but I feel like if they had the chance to go back and make this more conclusive, they would. It showed Nate and Mark are in contact, which I like. I'm all for the Nate and Mark pen pal arc. But Nate also gets a call from phone guy / MattPat / Scott Cawthon.
Until I get out of here. And when sorry, can I put you on hold for a minute? What? I'll get you all.
I don't know if I really like this, especially because it will probably not be elaborated on in the future, but I don't really blame them. I just think they knew they wanted to do more of this, but didn't really know which direction they should go in, which ended up being a prequel instead of a sequel. Either way, each side leads to more MattPat. I rigged it.
Will the cliffhanger at the end of FNAF the Musical ever be explored or explained?
Ah, you mean, is Phone Guy still alive and out for revenge?
Yeah, or what his other names. I want it as a continuation where he's breaking out of prison. And I don't think we're ever going to do it. But maybe, I thought the other day, maybe we write it as like a concept album song or something and actually see if he wants to record it someday so that fans get like a follow-up of like, where it's gone. I don't know. I think I told him we'd never do this again.
Mark also tells Nate about his sister location, even though Nate said he didn't
Nah, MattPat ain't coming back. Spades and gave $5 paying fan since I was a kid. When I first watched your Punch Time Explosion review, I love your videos. They're so rewatchable and hold up really well.
The chainsaw flamethrower.
Yay.
I guess he went back to steal it off of MattPat's corpse. I don't know.
You're gonna burn after this. Why did he say that?
Cool. And that's Five Nights at Freddy's, the musical. I genuinely think this is one of my favorite things ever uploaded to the internet. Again, the stars really had to align for this thing to be made, and with the people who made it. So much talent and effort went into this thing. The two leads, Mark and Nate, who had to fit this into their busy schedules, everyone at Random Encounters, who I know definitely had a rough time getting this thing done. They had this set in their living room for like a whole year. Specifically AJ, who wrote the entire thing, including the songs and the version.
This is the fucking living room they had to live in.
Audio engineering. Michael Ledoux, who created all the puppets. Then all the voice actors, Xandus,
I'd
Sarah,
fucking torch this place if this was my living room.
being bigger into more classic games instead of indie games like FNAF. It's basically a FNAF fan film starring Markiplier and Nate Wants to Battle. How is this not going to be fucking amazing? But let's move on before this becomes way too long. We're already past that, aren't we? At this point, Random Encounters didn't really know if they should continue the series.
Pan, what's the Loki era version of the 6'7" kid? Well, there's a meme in, well, it's the future, and as you saw in the clips, JFK style is the hit new meme.
It has a completely different tone. There's no puppets, and the song is just a somber, sad tune about Baby being trapped in this facility. Fun fact, this location is like a church banquet hall, and again, that's very funny. Baby is played by a Random Encounters member at the time, Miss Burge, who did a lot of random roles on the channel. But Baby was originally supposed to be played by Gwen, but couldn't because of scheduling, which is why they would do a remix of the song years later that isn't really canon or anything, but honestly, I like it way more. The original was fine, Miss Burge does so good with the high notes, but the remix is like badass and has a guitar, I don't care, it's winning. And that's basically Blood and Tears. Wait, I forgot when AJ screams. The next video coincides with FNAF Pizzeria Simulator because it's a damn pizzeria simulator.
Where'd you got pizza?
But this time, it's starring my second favorite human ever made, CG5. For all the people who
I don't know who these people are.
Who has made some amazing things, like Only in Ohio, and the Grimace Shake song. Okay, truth is, CG5 gets a lot of hate for making meme songs that immediately become outdated, but I kind of love him. I can't hate this man. Some of his songs are genuinely good, and he clearly actually cares about this. Even his meme songs, I think they're a fun time. Okay, they're like time capsules. I like CG5 and I'm proud!
Is that what he calls it?
In this, he plays Michael Afton, which is pretty funny. This is my favorite Michael Afton design right here.
Father, it's me, Michael.
This is another video where the lore is in question. Michael has like a My Little Pony thing on his wall and a bendy keychain, but then it immediately smash cuts to text saying it's 1987. I know it doesn't matter, but it's kind of funny. Mike gets called by phone guy / MattPat / Scott Cawthon to work at a new Freddy's location.
Fredbear's Family Diner? Well,
Couldn't take down the fucking Flim Flam Brothers Brony poster.
We're family here at Fazbear's. It's not really explained why CG5 is finding most of the animatronics in the garbage, but again, does it matter? No, probably not. I really like how the salvage scenes from Pizzeria Simulator are interpreted as interviews, like CG5 is trying to find a new mascot, even though it already says Freddy Fazbear's outside. Oh, let's blame Nate for all this. And look, there's some new puppets, like Pig Bitch and Orville the Elephant.
I will hold you here. I will keep you here.
I really like this scene. What?
Yeah.
Do that?
Drink from the fucking mop bucket.
I feel like I should mention them.
Reminds me when Justin Bieber pissed in a mop bucket and shouted, "Fuck Bill Clinton." That's a classic Justin Bieber video.
CG5's voice in this one is just really calm and smoothing.
I will keep you here.
Pan, would you ever collab with those popular goth e-girl posters you see everywhere online? I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I got jump scared because I thought that was me. Hang on. The little yellow ring, I thought that was me, but it's not. It's just a regular yellow ring.
Go up on CG5's monitor, and then you got Stain, Bib, P. Sadly, this video ends with the dreaded bite of 87, and CG5 is dead. I'm kind of sad Pop Icon CG5 is already dead. I really wanted Scoop CG5, but then who did the bite? Who killed CG5? Pan Stan.
I will be voting.
Pan Stan. This video ends with an appearance from Phone Guy, played by David King. Holy shit, he's real.
Hello?
Is this Mr. Wants to Battle?
Oh my god, we might finally see that face get eaten. The next video to release is Web of Lies, and this is the first real attempt at a storyline for the prequels. It's a direct continuation of the last video. We're now following
Elizabeth Afton, daughter of William Afton.
I'm so happy they're doing their own lore and just confusing people. It's amazing.
At what point did you realize you had to make your own very expansive FNAF lore that's completely separate from the games? I think after we messed it up enough. More now.
That's how Soul Eater ended. Make some new lore. Fuck the manga.
Because if you don't do it, FNAF fans are going to. Like, they're unstoppable. They will dig the lore out of anything, so you might as well give them something.
Elizabeth got a job at Freddy's to investigate the death of her brother Michael, while Afton has a mental breakdown in the other room. They got Matt for like an hour to do a scene for his acting reel, and it's amazing.
Every inch of this place is incriminating.
It's just really funny to see Matt Pat in a bear suit losing his mind. You see, the FNAF movie had Matt Pat, but he wasn't in a bear suit. That's why nobody liked it. Basically, Matt is about to be closed down by this health inspector played by the greatest actor of this generation, so Scott Cawthon decides to blame Foxy with a hoax called the 87 Bite. It's kind of weird because he's still blaming one of his animatronics.
Fine, then call up those damn goth chicks and tell them to collab with me. Oh, fucking no.
He's sung before on this channel, but at this point he just never got to sing his classic character, Mr. Afton. I really like this song, and when the animatronics join in because they're trying to free Foxy, then the greatest character ever made is revealed.
What are you?
I'm a hidden file. Or am I?
Wait, what?
Elizabeth is just about revealed.
What are you?
I'm a hidden file. Or am I?
A hidden file. Okay.
And then it just spawns Glitch Trap, like he's already in the room for some reason. But later on it's explained he's an old costume, but it's so funny without context. He just shows up. I love this costume too. I like how Glitch Trap moves his neck like it's broken. In newer videos he looks way better. Maybe it's just because I got used to him, but I love Glitch Trap in these videos. He might be my favorite character ever made. Knuckles in their Sonic videos, and I love the voice he does. It matches so well. I mean, some takes do sound a little weird.
Hard-working Fazbear employee secretly investigating the death of her brother Michael.
That one is just funny though. I still enjoy it.
Or your uncle, an outstanding business manager.
Okay, so Matt Pat is actually Michael and Elizabeth's uncle, and not father in this one. I need assistance again.
Why is Phone Guy / Matt Pat / Scott Cawthon / Evil Dirtbag with a Chainsaw uncle to Michael and Elizabeth instead of their father? Matt doesn't look old enough to be their dad. That's true. He really does. Okay. Maybe an uncle.
Glitch Trap takes over the restaurant with the help of Trash in the gang. I don't really know how he has control over them, but it's whatever. It's fucking, the crate has a fucking knife and kills Pig Patch. I don't even know what the hell is happening.
You some shout. Those things will never, ever come back.
It ends with Elizabeth escaping and Glitch Trap putting the Freddy Fazbear gang inside a box because why not? The next FNAF musical planned was going to be a direct sequel to this one called Dark Remains, but it took a little longer to make, so in the meantime, they made the final musical we're looking at today, The Monster in Your Head. This one takes place the earliest in the timeline in Fredbear's family diner and just explains
the monster that gave me head. That's what I want.
And Vanessa. What kind of Vanessa?
Sometimes.
Her full name is Alexandra Vanessa Benedict. This is the greatest thing ever. Okay, so there was this running joke in the last two videos where Phone Guy is referring to an employee named Eggs Benedict who got bitten in the neck. So they wanted to actually show that character, so they kind of just renamed Vanessa.
Benedict?
Oh, an egg.
Yeah, hi.
The song in this one is fine, but it's probably the weakest if you don't count April Fool's songs or something, but I do like when it's like, put all your plans in my velvety hands. Apparently Random Couch just met this person with a perfect fanny costume and said, okay, let's make So Phone Guy, played by David King, not Matt Pat this time, like trips over Trash in the gang and starts freaking out.
I warned you not to waste my time, and this is what you do.
I really like how David just kind of stops sounding like Matt Pat and starts doing this cartoon character voice. I love it.
We were supposed to be cute.
You're screwing with me.
It has like a Bugs Bunny inflection. This would probably be so confusing to people thinking this is just a security breach song without knowing about the other videos. I would not have it any other way.
I have enough trash around here without you. You're only misfit.
Phone Guy in these videos is my Joker. It's never really said, but I'm pretty sure this bear costume is supposed to be Fredbear. The suit is in the logo scene on this cup, and Phone Guy in the suit is advertising Fredbears in this teaser for the musical. I'm so glad this is what Fredbear looks like in this universe. Why is everyone coming here? It's a guy in an Amazon bear costume. The video ends with Eggs being bitten in the neck by Vanny, even though Phone Guy is the one who did all this, but whatever, man. Good video. I like when he fell. That's where I should end it, but I want to mention a couple other things, like this remake of the FNAF movie trailer, but Random Couch just green screened in the puppet versions of the characters, but there's this really funny shot where they put AJ over Matthew Lillard, but it's still his voice, so it's just kind of uncanny and really funny. Recently, they just released Dark Remains, which is the first part in a 4-part finale. Now, you're probably saying I should have waited a couple months for all the episodes to be out before I made this video, and to that, I have to say, cool. Don't worry, I will come back to these and random encounters when I talk about them in the 3rd fan songs video, which will be way too long. Originally, this was all going to be in that one video, but it's already going to be really long, and it's the anniversary, whatever. I want people to easily access my thoughts on Random Encounters Glitch Trap without searching through a Quentin Reviews long-ass video. As of recording, only Dark Remains is out, with the 2nd episode, Shadows of Agony, very close to release, so please go check those out when they release. Dark Remains was already so good. It's 25 minutes long, and it's basically just its own short film. Glitch Trap fucking kills Bucket Bob, Baby returns and has a duet with Matt Pat, who finally sings, and he's like,
the hell is the fucking lore of all this?
Don't worry, he also has
I don't keep track of any of this.
To watch this video right now. I'm genuinely hyped for the conclusion to this series. I poke fun a lot, but I really, really like this series. It's honestly probably one of my favorite things on YouTube. Also, just random encounters in general. Please check out their other non-indie stuff too. The Pokemon series they made is really good, and I don't even like Pokemon. There's this funny Mario musical they made, and again, Sonic the Musical movie trailer is amazing. I also want to thank AJ and Gwen for the interview sections of this video. I was able to meet up with them in California, and they are genuinely some of the nicest people, seriously. I got to meet this guy. Things are really looking up around here. But this is a sincere thank you and recommendation. I think they're one of the last remnants of old YouTube. And this type of content they make is so fun and takes so much effort. These are some really hardworking people. These videos hold a special place in my heart, and I think this is kind of a dying breed of YouTuber. I think it's really important for the stuff they make to stay around. And from what I know, the next episodes of FNAF the Musical will be hype as hell. I have some insider scoops that sadly doesn't include CG5 getting inside scoops, but there's gonna be some really cool stuff in these. Like, so far they've already released some cool information about future episodes, and the episodes themselves are releasing pretty fast, so yeah, keep an eye out. I just think it's so funny that probably my favorite thing to come out of this fandom wasn't even made by people that were the biggest fans of it when they first started.
Do you prefer making musicals about older franchises you're familiar with, like Mario, Pokemon, and Sonic, or newer indie games like Five Nights at Freddy's, Kindergarten, and Gray? What do you think?
Turtle Rhythm says, unfortunately, I know all the lore without playing the game. Oh, that's fucked up. Who wants to learn all that?
Go check out, again, thank you for random encounters. Very, very cool to meet up with them and make this. Like, sincere, thank you. You know, I already said that. Thank you again. I hope this video was good. Go check out my Patreon so you can support me or whatever the heck. Go check out Random Encounters Patreon too, by the way. Go check, you know what?
Bionicle commercial. Hang on, I just want to. Speaking of lore things, I need a Bionicle commercial. Where's the commercial? That's it. I'm too lazy to slow it down. Yeah. 240p res. Good.
Bionicle.com presents new Ignite Heroes.
Look, I want Loki to have a bunch of stupid ass lore on random shit in this universe. I want people to like think, damn, this world's fucked up. Everyone's just phoning cartoons and making furry Venom suits, essentially. Yeah, Persona Venom suits. What was the song during these commercials? It was All American Rejects. Move along, move along. Da, 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 da. Oh. I don't want to click on this. No. Let's see. Alright, next super chat. Pepper Ann, the sellout that... The sellout and the flaw order. Pepper Ann. Sellout and flaw and order. I'm just getting all the tabs there. Oh, that blonde chick don't look impressed at all. Oh yeah. SML movie Cody bad word. Not that glitch thing. Oh no, this is gonna be cringe. I thought it was that blue Mario thing, but never mind. Oh boy. Let's fucking suffer, bitch. I don't know, I need something. I need a palate cleanse. I can't be looking at that. Oh man. It's always that video of iguanas. Hang on. Should I click on this? Anyway, so one of my... I like geckos, but one of the fascinating things about iguanas is sometimes their pores get clogged up and you kind of have to like squeeze the thing out of their pores.
When this iguana started acting aggressive and kept scratching her body, they knew something was seriously wrong. She looked irritated, but what the vet discovered shocked.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's disgusted by that, but I find it fascinating because it's like, I don't know, in general, I like geckos and iguanas and stuff, but sometimes those pores just like turn into nuts. That's what it looks like. Just clogged nuts on their pores. Pan, please watch He-Man's commercial success, 14 minutes by Serial Geek, Colorized Test by Astro Boy, and all that stuff. Yeah, Red Comet, sure. We'll get in on that. I need something crazy to watch. Yeah. Wow. What did I want to see? I help peel the flaking skin sometimes when the shed's too thick. Hang on. We Call of Duty 3. I need that trailer for Call of Duty 3 when they're presenting the motion controls. Is this the one with the crazy guy? Yes. Look at this and tell me this don't look like the best game ever made. Yeah, he's amped up. Oh man. Oh, hang on. He's tweaking. I gotta go normal speed. You gotta see it at normal speed and see him tweak out. Now act scared. Oh yeah, yes. He's really killing people. This is not a simulation. This is reality. He's gonna need PTSD after this. He can no longer enjoy fireworks after this game. He was really there in those trenches. Yeah. PS2 looking ass. Well, it's last gen. Yo. Damn. That Homestuck pilot fucking bombed. It's like, come on, Busy. You could have another show that's way cheaper. It's called Loki IRL. It's a way better investment. You fool. You fucking fool. I'm pissed. Yeah. Play me out, John Goodman.
Here in my living room, and I just can't seem to shake the glue. I'm pissed. Man, I just can't change my ugly mood. Yes, I am one unhappy dude. I'm pissed. I could turn on my big TV, but no one up there looks like me. Makes me pissed. I change the channel, switch the switch, get the same old stupid pitch. Man, I'm pissed. A bunch of oily superstars trying to sell me shoes and cars. Whoa, I'm pissed.
Search up everyone's brain. What is that?
Like they say.
Everyone's brain. Watch this out, Critic Muppet Family Christmas. Oh, it's this Miku song with that. We'll see. It's so sad. Oh.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
Oh yeah, every remix gotta have the Space Jam theme in it. Uploaded 3 months ago. This is I don't.
I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't trust that body. And no every time no more. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that.
Yeah. Alright, so let's watch the next super chat. Pepper Ann. No. Not that fucker again. Had enough of this fucking German kid. It's time we fucking bomb his damn Zeppelin.
This concert's gonna rock! You speak the truth, PA. A whole festival of flaming snot featuring special guests Vaguely Sally and Colorblind Felon. Cool, eh?
That's ableist.
Nikki, you left for Chill Age 20 minutes ago, and you're back with a nose ring?
It's my homage to Snot. It's also a clip-on. Proof that the punk scene and hygiene can peacefully coexist.
Just think, we're actually gonna spend the whole day together. I can't remember the last time we hung out. Just the three of us. I've been so busy, I've barely had...
Why is that guy in the background always running? Hang on, there's this... Look, there's this guy.
I can't remember the last
Okay,
time
runs away.
I've been so
He's
busy.
back at it again.
I've barely had time for blading.
And I barely have time for violin lessons, debate club, and rhythmic gymnastics. Oh, I may have to cut back on my Russian studies. Who am I kidding? Hello, ticket.
Hello, Snot.
Sold out, fucker.
Sold out?
You're done.
Sweet justice!
Why is this guy so huge?
My life is trash, my life is trash, my life is PA.
Yeah, get in there.
That is not the answer.
Milo's right. There must be a way to get another ticket.
We'll find a scalper.
Why didn't I think of
It's
it
the 90s, we can afford that shit.
get me into that Snot concert?
No, Peppy, no. I feel silly calling Nick Snot.
But Mom, you guys went to junior college together. He stayed in
I gotta ask my connections, like, hey, bro, give me your... can I have Gorillas tickets for Chicago? Hook me up.
He's on up for a brief moment in time.
Jordan Vickers gave $10. Hey, Pan, would you be interested in talking about Adult Swim's 20th anniversary in a couple months on a podcast? I guess so. I don't know, maybe. Email me and I'll think about it. Yeah.
Bathroom, let him know that I called. Nerve. Who's it's forgetting his roots like that? I knew him. He'd still have
Just email me to remind me.
Not coming back, is she? It's no use, guys. We're never gonna get that extra ticket. You might as well just go without me.
Nonsense, Pepper Ann. You are a bigger snothead than I. Here, take my ticket.
But Nikki, you love Snot.
True, but the least I could do is offer.
Well, thanks, Nikki. I just hope you're sure about this.
Nah. No. Nikki, no. She's one of those chicks too afraid to say no to a request or whatever. Pepper Ann, you're a fucking bitch.
Guys, check the Barmy Blizzard.
You're ruining her life systemically.
You know they're gonna play 6 original songs and a hip-hop version of Let Her Rip. Plus, there's gonna be fireworks. And rumor has it that the Hazelnut Junior Orchestra is gonna back them on a couple songs.
The HJO?
Mickey, that Niçoise salad you ordered
No.
Yeah, it does. Can I have a bite?
Why not? You have my concert ticket, why not have my salad? And since you're so good at having things, have my silverware. And why not have my school books? And while you're at it, why don't you have this shirt off my back?
No. What the fuck?
Nikki, call me crazy, but I'm starting to think you didn't want me to have that ticket.
No, duh! Offering you the ticket was just a polite gesture. Do you even know what a polite gesture is?
Well, what the fuck do you want, lady?
Take the stupid ticket back.
No, thank you, Pepper Ann. Even if they allowed babies in the amphitheater, I wouldn't want my crying to disrupt the concert.
Damn. Women be like that, you know.
I want you to take it.
How very kind. But obviously this means too much to you. Keep it.
But I don't want it.
Neither do I.
Well then, I'll take it.
What?
Yeah.
If he wants to take it, why should it go to waste? This will be a perfect surprise for someone whose name starts with Gwen.
I love that they bothered to animate a bird up here for no reason.
Neither do I.
That cost the animation team
Neither one of you wants to
$80 more.
This will be a perfect surprise for someone whose name starts with Gwen and ends with Mesro. Good day, Gwen Mesro. I hope you don't mind, but I slipped a little surprise into your locker.
I
A
love
pipe bomb.
Gwen Mesro! I'm so happy to see you. How long has it been? 5-6 minutes. Oh, it seemed like ages. Well, Tom. Oh, Milo, I'm so excited. I just love banana peels. What is this? Some kind of sick junk? You know I'm allergic to potassium.
Shit. They try to poison her. It was all part of their plan.
Nikki, I couldn't have gotten my ticket back without you.
Your ticket? This is my ticket.
I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine, Seamus on US.
Top of the morning to you.
Backstabbers!
Hey, you backstabbed us, so we backstabbed you. And now Nikki's backstabbed me. If you ask me, Nikki's the one who needs a little backstabbage. You know what I'm saying?
Plot and scheme all you want,
Yeah.
Pepper Ann, but the bottom line is, I've got the other ticket.
Fine. You two go to the concert. Just remember that if you both go, you'll have to spend the whole day sitting next to a conniving backstabber, side by side, hour after hour. Maybe that's exactly what you deserve.
Milo, what do you want for the other ticket? My Serena the Dolphin Princess trading cards? My Jane Goodall action figure?
Oh, so you think you're too good to sit next to a conniving backstabber? Well, I'll sell you this ticket when pigs fly. When pigs fly! Now,
Nice breeze, yes? Fine, you win. I'd rather give my ticket away than sit next to you. Here, Dieter, take my ticket.
Oh, Nikki, you are the most thoughtful person in all of Hazelnut proper.
More thoughtful than Milo, that's for sure.
Oh, now you're saying I'm not thoughtful. Well, I can be thoughtful. Here, Dieter, take my ticket too.
Yay.
The fabulous Rita Moreno was right. Everything is free in America.
I can't believe it. I've been betrayed by my 2 best friends. Hey, you've been acting just as crazy as they have. I mean, think about it. Concerts come and go, but best friends are forever.
Yeah, throw her out into the street.
How could I have been so foolish? Best friends are forever.
But Pan, are you proud that this show bothers to have some kind of continuity for a cartoon? What continuity did I miss?
I've been
It pisses me off that characters sleep in their beds with shoes on. That's a fucking gross. Oh yeah. I'm too lazy to look it up, but in Loki IRL, the comic, there's a seat. There's like a single frame of like Bianca and Loki on like the sofa together, and Loki has his shoes on, but Bianca's in her socks. That's essentially because like cartoon characters always have their fucking shoes on indoors. It's like, take your damn shoes off, you asshole. Watch Nostalgia Critic's Inspector Gadget the movie review normal speed.
Dieter, look! Your hero Klaus! Germany's favorite truck-driving cartoon uber monkey on a beanie! Like finer tribute!
Dieter wants schnitzel, and he's taking me to the concert.
He's a cultured boy. He wants a cultured date.
Me and Klaus makes 3.
Stop it, all of you! These cursed tickets are ruining friendships and turning you people into animals! I want no part of them!
We'll watch Inspector Ratchet the movie.
Now you've done it. They've got to be here somewhere.
Finders keepers!
Come on, tickets. Come to Papa.
Oh, man.
Carlos, 2 tickets to the Snot concert. They just fell from the heaven.
No.
The janitor has my tickets?
Can you believe it? I mean,
This is the first time this character's shown up. I don't know him.
We're pathetic. We're best friends, and this is how we treat each other.
The whole point of the concert was to spend time together and celebrate our friendship. Look at us. I feel so trashy.
Is there an astringent strong enough to cleanse myself of this shame? I'm sorry, guys.
You smell like rotting meat mold.
I think I'm going to vomit.
I can't believe we let ourselves get so crazy over a self-absorbed rock star of all people.
You have 86 new messages. Mick, it's me, Lydia Pearson from junior college. Look, I don't know who you have traipsing around answering your phone, but it's Lydia again. I mean, he's in the bathroom. Real original. I'd at least hope to have the decency to call me back. Unlike those others, I have got my self-respect.
Mom, who are you talking to?
Your Aunt Fanny. I'll call you back from a payphone.
Oh, yeah, they ain't getting those tickets. It's fucking over. What do the notes say? Oh, it's just a bunch of... let's see. Nah, it's just, you know, groupie stuff saying, hey, go out with me, please.
Class A, history has a little score to settle, and you fresh prince and princesses are gonna slug it out in a mock trial.
Mr. Finky?
Oh, just like Danganronpa.
Because they, like, make my neck itch? I have a note.
No, sissy. A mock trial is a trial we act out in class. Ours is going to be about the Boston Tea Party. Here's the sitch. The American revolutionaries dumped mucho tea into Boston Harbor to protest unfair taxes. In our trial, the tea company will sue the Americans for the cost of the lost tea.
Who cares about a little tea?
You should, Shaka Khan. The Boston Tea Party was one of the inciting incidents of the American Revolution. Without it, we may still be a British colony.
That's my point. I mean, those revolutionaries founded an entire nation. If they had to sacrifice a few tea bags in the process, what's the big deal?
Sounds like someone's volunteering to be the defense attorney for the Americans. Go, USA! Looks like Milo's got your back.
Count me in, too.
All I know is if that were my tea floating in that harbor, those revolutionaries would have a lot more than taxes to cry about.
Jeepers creepers! We've got ourselves a prosecutor. You'll have to prove that the tea company deserves to be paid back for the dumped tea.
As a committed student of our justice system, I submit my name for the role of judge.
You're on, Your Honor.
That's perfect, Nikki. With you in my pocket, I'm sure to...
If you're expecting special treatment, you're way out of line, Missy. I'm a fair and impartial judge. We can be friends again after the trial.
And so ends the case. Just because I'm a heavy sleeper doesn't mean you can steal my kidney.
What?
Shouldn't we be studying?
Studying? Milo, this country wasn't founded by library geeks. It was founded by men and women of action, vigor, joie de vivre.
Peppy, can you help me set up this new answering machine?
And get off the couch? Relax, Milo. There's no way we can lose. Even if we do owe money, the jury's not gonna make us pay. We're the Americans.
Yeah, they're really working hard.
That's because they need to. We don't need books or costumes or math. We have history on our side, and we're gonna
We're vibes based.
rock.
We don't gotta do shit.
Edition of the Hazelnut People's Court. This middle school history class has let our cameras into their mock trial for the case of the over-soaked tea bags. Let's meet the plaintiff. Trinket's team is representing the East India Tea Company. They claim the Americans owe their client big for the tea they dumped in that fateful harbor centuries ago. And here comes the defense. Pepperan and team are defending the American revolutionaries.
Go America!
All right, Justice Nikki Little presiding.
You've all been sworn in, and I've read your complaint. Plaintiff, please make your opening remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we present our case against the American revolutionaries. We intend to prove not only that these rapscallions dumped excessive tea, but that in doing so, they irrevocably ruined the image of tea in America, causing the East India Tea Company to lose billions of dollars in future revenues. I give you Exhibit A.
Pepperan sounds like the type of bitch to get her legal advice from ChatGPT. No.
Thousands of trendy, grungy, artsy, overpriced tea houses.
And that is Exhibit ZZZ, our 78th and last.
Just like the game.
Do we have any exhibits?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I give you the only exhibits the defense needs. Exhibits U, S, and A.
Go America! Pearson, you are flirting with contempt of court. This is the plaintiff's day, so clam up, sit down, or ship out!
Now, I'd like to call a few witnesses.
Yeah. I know several Loki voice actors also were in ZZZ.
Ruler of England and the colony.
Mainly Bianca's voice playing Jane Doe.
Were you not?
I say, old chap, the crown was jolly good to her colonies in America. We never expected to have our tea dumped so, old chap.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I know this is difficult, but please tell us in your own words what happened that night.
I was cleaning one of the cabins when they came on board. They took our tea.
And we are at 50 out of 112 Pepperan episodes.
For my last witness,
This is 51.
Lydia Pearson to the stand.
Mom?
Ms. Pearson, you are the mother of the lead counsel for the defense, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
What
oh,
the
I'm
heck?
so proud of my Peppy. It seems like just yesterday she was running around, but...
That's sweet. Ms. Pearson, would you kindly dial your home number for the court?
Oh yeah, just dox her. Yeah.
You have reached the Pearson residence. Please leave a message at the...
Relax, Milo. There's no way we can lose. Even if we do owe money, the jury's not gonna make us pay. We're the Americans.
Quiet, Peppy. I'm trying to record a message.
A blatant admission of guilt. The prosecution rests.
Court adjourned. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. we hear the defense. Don't be late. So, who's up for Greasy and Cheesy?
Cheer up, guys. Tomorrow's our day.
Why are they mad?
We don't have any evidence or witnesses. We can't win this case.
Gwen,
Bro, it's not that serious.
we've already won this case because we won the Revolutionary War. Why get up there and waste our breath to prove the obvious?
You need someone. You need consent to record someone over the phone. No, phone, bro. Actually, here's what. Back when I talked with Daft Pina, he knew about this information. Daft told me that it's okay to record someone because some states are a one-party thing where only one person needs to know that they're being recorded to record.
Where were you at 2 p.m. on
Yeah, he would know.
1773?
Huh? I say, old chap, November only has 30 days. Old chap?
No further questions. What are you gonna do? You gonna start blubbering again? Go cry in your shepherd's pie, you pasty tea drinking.
Listen, did you just call the witness to the stand to badger her, or do you actually have a question?
Why
me every time? Let's hear closing statements. Our case has been presented with reliance on truth and substance, not to mention panache and impeccable spin. I rest my case.
Okay, this has gone far enough. Trinket may have thrown around some evidence, but the fact is, we are Americans. We don't drink tea, and we don't take any crud. So let's just tell it like it is. If you're not a Brit, you must acquit. If you're not a Brit, you must acquit.
I have to admit, it is catchy.
Oh, yeah.
Look, the OJ trial was still fresh on everyone's mind.
The jury is ready to render a verdict. Let's go inside.
Oh, we admire the chutzpah of the revolutionaries. Trinket has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that the tea company was never reimbursed for the cost of the lost tea. We find for the plaintiff.
The court finds the defense liable for $246 billion in lost potential revenue, payable in mock money. Court adjourned.
What? Are you insane? We can't lose. The dumping of that tea was a statement against tyranny and
You altered the timeline, you idiot.
founded upon.
Pepper Ann, I said court adjourned.
We're now a fucking British colony, you stupid fuck.
By the time of the Tea Party, the revolutionaries had paid more than enough in taxes to cover the cost of the dumped tea.
You know, if you look at it that way, maybe England is the one who owes the tea company. What have you done?
Oh, if we had known that.
Well, now you fucking decide to lock in.
Everyone knows that. It's called history, people. Open a book.
Looks like you took a few things for granted in this case. You know what happens when you assume. You get C for the mock trial.
And so ends the case of the over-soaked tea bags. Brilliant case, Trinket.
I know.
Your hair smells like strawberries.
And here come today's big losers. In the 20 years that Mr. Finky's been teaching this class, you are the only team to ever lose for the Americans. Comments?
Ow.
It wasn't the team. It was me. I was so sure I was right, I didn't bother trying to convince anyone else. So, I'd like to apologize to my teammates.
That is a pretty good message.
Every little child, eyes wide.
Trying to explain why you think you're right.
That's enough, Pepper.
To every old
Why is this newsworthy? Look, not much is going on in this town. They want to see this chick fumble.
Pepper Ann, you're embarrassing us.
To every gurgling baby who...
Nikki. Hang on, there's a video that I really liked. Someone compiled all of like Nikki's just fucking rage. This underappreciated voice actor who really hasn't done much other animated roles besides like some random character in Ice Age or Ellen DeGeneres' friend in Ellen's sitcom.
I've had it with you too! I have tried reason. I have tried kindness. Well, no more Nikki nice. You two are best friends, so you'd better start acting like it! You want a piece of me, dirtbag? Isn't it odd that people are willing to shell out big bucks for a bag of beans, but no one will donate the price of a cup of coffee to adopt a starving dolphin in the mid-Atlantic? I'm fine. Come on, Mr. Tuggles! Run, you filthy mongrel!
Begged PA to perform there this weekend.
What? They begged her to do what? I have been trying to play the Rialto since I was prenatal. Pepper Ann learned one stupid little ditty and they're begging her to play there?
Nikki, you're hurting me.
I can't take it anymore. Everywhere I go, it's green sleeves, green sleeves, green sleeves! Don't you think it's odd that that's the only song she knows how to play? I feel lucky! We? Oh no. You're the one who's been lying to the whole town. You're the one who's disgraced the good name of the Rialto. You're the one who's ripped a friend out of friendship and now your ship's going down alone, baby!
You in my pocket, I'm sure to.
If you're expecting special treatment, you're way out of line, Missy. I'm a fair and impartial judge. We can be friends again after the trial. Why not? You have my concert ticket. Why not have my salad? And since you're so good at
It's the episodes we watched already.
and why not have my school books? And while you're at it, why don't you have this shirt off my back?
Oh.
Get a hold of yourself, woman. You're in public.
Nikki, call me crazy, but I'm starting to think you didn't want me to have that ticket.
No duh.
Ooh, Fuzzy goes to Hollywood.
What's your damage? Yeah, should have done more voice work. I need to find someone who sounds like that, but it's such a... they're just lost forever. Let's see, next super chat. Mako Wacko said, see SML movie, Cody's Bad Word. Whatever this is. Let's... this is gonna suck.
Be careful, dude. Don't knock it down.
I feel like I'm watching content slop for children. I don't want to watch this.
Okay, that was easy.
Watch this, dude.
Where are you pushing it? Just pull it inward.
Whoa! Dude, what was that about?
What? I just said just pull it inward.
I said it again! You're calling Jonah the N-word.
No, I mean like bring it inward.
Oh, you want me to bring it? I'll bring it. Put your hands up. Let's fight.
Well, no, I don't want to fight.
You said bring it inward. Yeah, you said bring it. So I'm gonna bring it. Let's go.
No, I don't want to fight. That's not even what I said.
You're calling Jonah the N-word like it's nothing. You're being blatantly racist, dude. Yeah.
I mean like inward.
We know what you mean. Heard you 7 times, 8 times.
This is content slop.
We know what you're saying.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, my history teacher was friends with the actress who played Nikki, and she talked to us in our TV history class when we covered the Ellen Coming Out episode. Had no clue she was the voice in Pepper Ann. LOL. Damn.
No, there's a word for that, and the word is inward.
Oh, wow. Everything just inward. Who raised you?
No,
Obviously the Klan, dude. Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this. Hold on, let me get a dictionary and show you.
A dictionary? We don't need a dictionary to see your racism?
Okay, I got the dictionary.
What is that supposed to prove? We already know you're racist.
Just look right here, please. It says
I refuse to believe these people owned a dictionary prior. Wait, did these guys like...
Oh, they cracked us in the dictionary. Look it up.
Well, the food probably is.
Cody, I've never seen someone go this far to defend themselves saying the N-word. Can we find a dictionary?
Okay, guys, whatever.
These guys had to go to the store and buy a dictionary for this video because not a single book belongs in their home.
Okay. Go, white boy. Go pull your piece, whitey. Come on, cracker, go.
It's not even my turn.
Oh, yes, it is. Go, dude. Well, it's my turn. I give up my turn. It's Joseph's turn now. Okay, yeah. Tell me how you
My nephew used to be obsessed with this stuff when they were 9. Hey, what are you watching? We're forced to... This was a request, and I'm like, oh... Can I go home?
Okay, you know what? Let's just go downstairs and see if Chevy made us dinner. Yeah, all this racism is making me hungry.
I want to get Whataburger.
KFC? What's wrong, Cody? Aren't you hungry?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna yell at me the whole time.
What are you gonna do? This food is perfectly fine, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, you don't think it's funny that I'm eating it? Huh? Stereotypes?
No, not at all.
Marlon Wayans is just watching this and thinking, this is genius. I got some new bits for the next movie. The next scary movie.
Yeah, I would have tainted or sullied it.
Okay, you know what, guys? I'm not hungry anymore. I'm going upstairs.
What chicken for me? Or is that too inwardly to say, huh? Oh, dude, I am stuffed. Yeah, me too, Joseph. Cody, what are you doing?
No, I'm just coloring. It helps with my anxiety.
Wow! Dude, you call the Little Mermaid white. She's black now. Come on! Yeah, Cody, you know the Little Mermaid's black now.
Right, I was just thinking of the cartoon.
You think of the white one, the only right one in your mind. Chloe Bailey's the new Little Mermaid. You have a brown crayon right here. You could color it brown. Yeah, Cody, why did you grab this crayon right here?
Well, this is just the one I was thinking of.
Because you think there's only one race and that's white. You're so mad they casted a black woman to be Little Mermaid. Dude, I bet he's pissed. He was sleeping over.
Well, no, I don't care. Guys, what do I have to do to prove I'm not racist?
Read this crayon right here. What does it say? Yeah, what color is this crayon, Cody?
Black.
No, the second word. What is the Spanish word? Yeah, what's the Spanish word for black?
Why did I say that? I don't speak Spanish.
But you speak racist, though.
Well, you don't want me to read the French one, noir.
Okay, then say the Spanish word. Say it so clean. Say it so fluently like you just said the French one.
Yeah, easily. Come on. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Why? Because it's a bad word?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Come on! Cody, you know it's a bad word. You end with a bad word. We're trying to teach you it's a bad word. So if you say the Spanish word, then that's a bad word, right?
But it's not a bad word in Spanish. That's just what the word is for black.
Then say it.
Well, I'm not gonna say it. You guys are gonna get mad.
Yeah, because it's a bad word, Cody. Yeah, come on, Cody, say it.
Please, guys, what can I do to prove I'm not racist?
Well, first of all, you can apologize to Joseph. Yeah, my whole race.
Okay, I'm really sorry, Joseph.
That's not enough. I'm good enough. This, Cody. We're gonna ask you
What?
you're not racist. Yeah, prove you're not a racist, dude.
Okay.
What the sheik? What are you watching? Look, someone requested SML movie, Cody's Bad Word, and we're just like forced to watch this.
You're so strong, King. Stay strong, King. Love yourself, King. Yeah, Cody.
Fight like a king with a kingdom.
He is a king with a kingdom, the Black Kingdom. Yes.
We got like 2.5 minutes left at double speed.
Okay,
Obama?
Wow!
What? What now?
You didn't say Lincoln, the one that freed Obama?
Well, yeah, what, Cody? Come on, I picked the one black one.
The one black one?
Well, he's the only one.
Because the people like you who vote for black people. The people that can't change. You.
I'm not even old enough to vote.
Okay, Cody. During Halloween, what color cat is bad luck?
Oh, come on.
Answer it, Cody. He knows it's not a Persian cat. He knows it's not a white cat.
You already know the answer to this.
I forgot. Tell me. I don't know the answer. Tell me, please.
Okay, well, some people, not me, believe that black cats are...
Wow! Black cat, he said it. Wow. You could have said a dark color cat.
Oh.
He sees black and white, Joseph.
Come on, guys, I didn't invent the superstition.
No, you mean stereotype. Yeah, stereotype. That's exactly what it is. You don't think I can swim? Is that your stereotype now?
What? No, I seen you swim.
Oh, wow. You know what, Joseph? Let's just ignore him. Yeah. I want you to ignore him.
Alright, fine, I guess I'll just play Clash of Clans.
Wow! Clash of Clans? I wasn't never doing
What, they got a Clash of Clans sponsor?
Wow, Cody, everything you know, Joseph, I think you should leave before he blows up on you. Yeah, I'm leaving. I can't have enough of this. Yeah, you think y'all some racist names at you.
No, I'm not. Junior, be honest. You're screwing with me, right? You know I'm not racist, right?
Cody, did you get like a new pair of glasses and just realize you have a black friend?
No, I don't have any problems with Joseph.
Because, like, Cody, we've hung out with him for years and you've never been this blatantly racist.
But I know he's black, it's fine.
Cody, I don't know if we need anymore because of how racist you are.
What?
I mean, you only have one black friend. I don't know if he's your friend anymore. Do you have any other black friends? Let me see who that is. Hello?
Hey there, we here to pick up our son Cody. It's family bath night.
Yeah, we all bathe in one tub.
We do it to save water.
Yeah, it's like a gumbo stitch.
Cody still poops in the bath.
But we use the poop as like a little tugboat when we play.
Oh, he's upstairs.
What's wrong?
Cody said something bad today.
Wait, what did he say? The bronze got to go? Ooh, if he ever say that, I'll beat his ass.
How old is this? This is 3 years ago. This feels like 2015.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Cody, your friend here said you said something bad. Junior, please don't tell them what I said. They're not gonna understand just like you didn't understand, and they're gonna be even more mad.
Cody, I think you need to know you're racist.
Junior, no!
Guys, today Cody said the N-word 30 times.
Whoa! You don't get to say that. You don't get no N-word pass. Because I'm your dad, you got an N-word pass? No, sir. You didn't come from this nutsack. You don't get to say it.
But I didn't even say the N-word. I said N-word.
Whoa! He says that again.
Cody, we did not raise you to be a bigot.
And it was the way he said it too. Today we were playing Jenga, but it turned to Jengo because we were playing with our black friend Joseph, and he was taking too long.
Anyone remember the... Cheek says, anyone remember the black Yoshi named Tyrone that likes... Oh...
Be home in 30 minutes for this thing.
And is voiced by a white guy. Oh.
Oh, what kind of slur do you have for me now?
Joseph?
Remember how Gravity Falls... What? Remember in Gravity Falls when Dipper cloned himself and Dipper thought it was really funny to name himself Tyrone? What was that about, Alex Hirsch? Oops, my thing muted.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, well, cool. Let's all sit down and watch some TV.
Did it just get darker?
Wow! Since Joseph showed up, the room just got dark.
Wait, I'm a black hole just absorbing all that light?
Yeah, come on, Cody.
No, the light bulb just went
Oh,
out.
guys, just making excuses.
Okay, screw you guys. I have a bathtub to go poop in.
We thought you changed.
Yay, it's over! Wasn't this like a puppet from Crank Yankers or something? Okay, let's never see that shit again. Get that out of here. Yeah. I don't know. Why did Alex Hirsch think the name Tyrone was so funny, huh? Yeah. Alright, Martin Van Buren says, watch Pop Arena's newest video essay on the history of Doug. Dug your own grave and save. I don't know. Who requested that? Let me see. I'll call someone named Mako Wacko. Yeah. Alright, the history of Doug. 1 hour? Oh, man. We're watching a snippet of this. We're not watching an hour of fucking Doug.
Video is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon. It's not just another day in the park. Sunday.
It's 4 in the morning, Pan. Look, we're trying to get through all the super chats. I thought raising the price would lower that, but it's still not enough, apparently.
Table and ate a bowl of Lucky Charms back when it still had blue diamonds. Maybe you looked over at your dad reading the newspaper. The day's headlines probably being about the Lebanon hostage crisis that had been ongoing since 1982. And maybe you weren't one of the many families who went to church that morning. Maybe you didn't have to put on your Sunday finest, and could instead plant your butt in front of the TV. Sundays were typically dire for children's television, just Sesame Street over on PBS. But if your house had cable, you had some more options. You could watch old
Laptop Guy.
USA Network had Cartoon Express. The Disney Channel would be rerunning The Wuzzles, but maybe you switched to Nickelodeon, the first cable channel for kids. Maybe out of habit, maybe because you had heard that they were doing something special today.
Huh. Those dogs kind of look like Keith Haring dogs. Keith Haring's estate or the fucking Museum of San Francisco can't sue them.
It's an animated morning, but mostly shows you'd already seen before.
I'm trying to get the license of...
Catch an episode
I'm trying to make a knockoff of Keith Haring's dogs.
Cartoon Kablooey, and finally Inspector Gadget. And then 10 a.m. rolls around, and Nickelodeon premieres 3 new cartoons, all at once, all made by Nick. And maybe you hear the word Nick too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, like, knockoff versions of the Keith Haring's copywritten dogs into Loki as, like, just little incidental animals.
And yet, it's something you've never seen before in animated television. Something human and comfortable and relatable. And that's how you might have met Doug for the first time.
Doug, fuck you.
It's coming every Sunday, and it's
Me, Doug.
That's right, Doug.
Yeah.
Don't miss Doug this Sunday and every Sunday at 10, 9 Central, only on Nickelodeon.
Sometimes you win. Here's what the outside world of Loki looks like. Hang on. Oh, yeah, there it is. Let me get the parallax. Yeah.
You're not worried about the bounty money?
I don't know, just a bunch of shit. Shit just happened during the Scorpion Wars. Things that were shouldn't have been summoned into the real world got summoned. Fucked. Bunch of fuck. I don't know, just imagine just different cities with different...
Doug, Skeeter, Roger, and Patty form our core cast. But the city of Bluffington has all sorts of interesting characters. Among Doug's 6th grade classmates, we have Bebe Bluff, the rich girl whose father owns much of the city. Chalky Studebaker, the school's star athlete. Connie Bench, who herself has a bit of a secret crush on Doug. Al and Mo Schlesh, a pair of nerdy twins who are handy if you need a little science in your life. And all of these kids under the stern, watchful eye of Vice Principal Lamar Bone, who's usually antagonistic, but he has an interiority of his own. An interiority that involves yodeling.
Yeah.
Next door to Doug live Bud and Tippy Dink. Mr. Dink is a wacky but sweet guy with a lot of money.
Man, I just wish I had more money so I can make more episodes faster.
Who eventually becomes mayor of
That'd be fucking banger.
It's good to be
more fucked up lore outside the city. Bunch of fucking stupid factions causing problems.
Run for it, boys. I hear a speech coming on.
At home, there's Doug's parents and his older
There's people that want their cartoon to last like 8 episodes to have a tight story, but I tell them that's pussy shit. I want 1 billion episodes. Momokan email you the panels yet? Not yet.
Pork Chop has his little dramas, like that time he fell in love with a girl dog, and Doug was worried he'd lose Pork Chop for good.
Little did I know this dating thing was just beginning. Are you sure you want to go? Well, the radio says nasty weather tonight. Maybe you should stay home.
With 2 10 to 11 minute cartoons per episode, the show followed Doug through relatable dramas many young people go through. In Doug Needs Money, Doug and Skeeter accidentally break Mr. Dink's new customized grill playing softball in the yard, and they rush to earn money to replace it before Mr. Dink finds out. Eventually, they'll learn a lesson in taking responsibility and owning up to your mistakes.
What's he gonna say when I tell him I broke his brand new grill and ruined his big barbecue? Excuse me, Mr. Dink, I broke your grill. I'm sorry.
You broke my grill?
You motherfucker!
You broke my grill?
In Doug's Doodle, Doug accidentally hands in an embarrassing drawing in with his homework and starts crafting a way to get it back before his teacher, Mrs. Wingo, notices. This looks like a job for Smash Adams, secret
It's
agent.
just a recap of every episode ever made. Ball Smasher. Oh, whoa, that was a 3D shot. What the fuck? Damn, they didn't need to do that.
Seemed like an awful lot of work.
Oh, yeah, about that. Doug has quite the active imagination, and the problems he faces get interpreted as adventures from various hero personas played out in his head, like Smash Adams here, or Race Canyon.
They ever consider raising money by making bumpers or assets for streamers?
I surrender.
Huh.
Go ahead, take my brain. I knew you'd see it my way.
It would be fun to do designs like that for somebody. Like character designs or just little emotes.
Add some visual flair, some fun
But I don't know if making art to fund typical art would be, I don't know, that would take more time also, but maybe.
Just a show about a young boy going to school, hanging out with friends, and dealing with normal, everyday problems. Of course, coming-of-age stories aimed at children and young adults are nothing new. Doug has a lot in common with the works of Judy Blume, Beverly Cleary, Louis Sasher, and Gordon Corman. But those are books. Television was no stranger to young adult stories either, ranging from dramas to sitcoms. Nickelodeon was already airing a teen soap opera called 15 at this time. But those were all live-action shows. Turning towards animation, a medium only limited by one's imagination, to tell simple, grounded stories like this, it just really wasn't done. In a world of Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and DuckTales.
My biggest complaint about the Digital Circus wasn't enough episodes. It's a shame we couldn't get more filler. Yeah, it's like, the premise does lend itself to a lot of random adventures.
If you're not who you are,
You know, some people just like want the full, just want the overarching story and that's it. But I don't know, like Loki, ideally, I would want it to be like the Teen Titans series where, you know, each season there was an overarching story, but there were some episodes that were just standalone adventures and stuff.
Anybody that was from Richmond and was from my past got sort of an extra bonus when they watched the show. Jenkins graduated from Hermitage High School in 1971, then majored in art.
I want a balance of the two.
Christian University in Nashville, Tennessee. There, he was a cartoonist for the student newspaper and created a number of personas, like the school mascot, Bison Man, a wacky master of ceremonies character named Rodney Roughrider, and he was voted as his class's Bachelor of Ugliness. which isn't so much a persona as it is
Are
just...
we ever getting an actual theme song? Hopefully for episode 3 or 4, because the visuals I want would spoil what happens in the end of season 2. At the end of episode 2.
Columbus, Ohio, doing postgraduate studies in photography and cinema. There, he joined the university's audiovisual department and eventually found himself responsible for updating their puppetry program. While there, he began to hear rumors of some company developing a new children's puppet show for their experimental cable service. And that sounded exactly like Jenkins's sort of thing, except he didn't know how to get in contact with them. Then one day, Jenkins was in a local fabric store buying burlap for a puppet set when he crossed paths with a production assistant for this new show. Excited, Jenkins said he would do anything to work on it, and was soon hired as a set painter. There, he met the show's main puppeteer, Brad Williams, and became his assistant, playing the left hand for the larger two-person puppets. And that's how Jim Jenkins found himself working on Pinwheel.
My plus, my minus, we're never there when someone tries to find us. We run around all day with nothing much to say, but then some beer takes all away.
Jim Jenkins was one of the few true Day One creatives on Nickelodeon, before Jerry Laybourne, before Cy Schneider, contributing to the experimental Cube era in 1977, then moving with the show to New York City for Nickelodeon's proper premiere in 1979. For Pinwheel, he would play Minus, twin brother to Brad
Loki
Williams,
IRL theme song performed by me and Pam.
He also did production design for By the Way, Video Comics, and Hocus Pocus, the latter of which he also occasionally acted for.
You got an agent? Oh, no. What's an agent? Someone to take care of your career. Someone to make sure you're not taking advantage of in the high-pressure world of showbiz. My agent card. Card, kid.
Do you even have an idea for season 2? Yeah, I have an idea on how season 1 ends, and then how season 2 is basically just the fucking fallout of what happens previously.
From one odd job to the next.
But season 1 just leads to that one tournament.
Early hints of the art style that would be used for Doug. He also did graphics work for the PBS math show Square One TV, produced by the Children's Television Workshop, and took a stab at directing straight-to-video projects, like this 1989 piece on how you kids need to worry about how commercials sell things to you.
Some commercials use kids who are good athletes, or the kids may practice a lot, but all of them use the magic of editing. With that kind of magic, the only thing that could end up disappearing is your money.
What the fuck? Where the fuck you flying to?
Around 1985, he would face a lack of steady work, a bad breakup, and a nasty bicycling accident. And to help with all that, Jenkins turned towards doodling. And in his notebook,
whoa, hang on, that's the hardest pick ever. Yo, this goes hard. Yeah, feel free to screen cap. I'm screen capping right now. This is the coolest Doug ever. And then Skibbity Doug. And then just Doug. Hey, that's Disney's Doug. Get that shit out of there.
Every man with a common name, and then finally settled on Doug. After playing around with the design, he then showed it to David Campbell. Campbell was a theater producer and talent agent out of New York City, whose clients would eventually include comedians like Louis C.K., Brett Butler, and Joel Hodgson, later of whom he helped get Mystery Science Theater 3000 onto cable television. He and Jenkins had met through church shortly after Jenkins had moved to New York for Pinwheel, and they remained close friends. Campbell was intrigued by Doug, and the two of them spent an evening at a Mexican restaurant, getting absolutely hammered on margaritas, and developing a supporting cast of characters and a town for them to live in. Something idyllic and drawn from nostalgia.
Getting hammered to make Doug lore.
No delinquent phone bills. A place called Luffington. It really seemed like they had something here, but how would they use it? A children's book might work. To assist him in this, Jenkins brought in Joe Aaron, whom Jenkins had met working on Square One TV. With Aaron on writing and Jenkins on art, they came up with Doug Got a New Pair of Shoes, in which the young Doug struggles to keep up with the latest shoe fashions.
I feel like Digital Circus is the perfect premise for a wacky episode involving their adventures. It would have taken mini episodes like What Hell of a Boss does. Yeah, they should have. But they're fools.
Sure, palm trees are cool and refreshing, but grapefruit juice is cool and refreshing is much better for your health than a palm tree, which is fortunate because grapefruit juice is filled with fun and lively things you could never get from a palm tree. So for a cool and refreshing taste, leave the palm trees on the beach and drink grapefruit juice on the rocks. 100% pure Florida grapefruit juice.
I know there's a manga coming out, but I was told
We're gonna use this well-known artist like R.O. Blackman or somebody.
the manga is just a retelling of the episodes. I don't know if that's true, and that's going to be for all the manga, assuming there's more than one
But it tested so strongly.
issue.
We're using you, for the real commercials.
The Florida Grapefruit Juice commercials were produced by commercial animation studio house The Ink Tank, directed by founder R.O. Blackman, and animated by Tony Eastman. Jim Jenkins' character designs worked well with The Ink Tank's house style of thin, squiggly line work. And it goes to show how Jenkins nailed the character's everyday qualities. On the show, Doug is 11. In these commercials, he's an adult, and the character design is exactly the same. It's only the context that ages him. Doug was
Problem is, these days people complain that there isn't big lore reveals every day. Yeah. It's like, come on, people. Just let us have let us have one-off adventures that I can just, like, watch.
If, say, a children's cable network
Or replayable.
shows and we're accepting submissions.
Because everything, I don't know, because, like, individual episodes are just, like, rewatchable. Like, I'll watch whatever episode of Batman Beyond. It's like, yeah, I want to eat. I'll put on Batman Beyond or a Superman animated series episode. I'm not going to put on, I don't know, Invincible, a random episode of Invincible, because it's like, no, wait. No, Invincible's kind of standalone for a lot of episodes. Huh.
I didn't want something with tune in it. Jumbo Pictures did it for me.
I don't know. I'm not going to put on a specific Cobra Kai episode, because I feel like you can't just jump into a random episode.
talent agency. On the animation side, Jumbo Pictures brought in Tony Eastman, one of the few people with actual experience animating the character, as well as Carol Millicent, who had done animation for several Raggedy Ann and Berenstain Bear projects. The next step was to finally give these characters voices. Auditions were held, and it was Vanessa Coffey who chose Billy West.
I feel like everyone's gonna wish, getting their wish because of how popular Digital Circus is. They'll milk it for more content. I go to Hot Topic and I see like a lot of merch for Digital Circus and Murder Drones. I don't really see much of anything else. So they gotta like wring that towel dry.
Peter, Pork Chop, and Mr. Dink will be voiced by Fred Newman, another super early Nickelodeon personality.
I don't know. I'm struggling to think of like a show that's like plot heavy and you can't really just jump into a random episode.
Rounding out the cast was Constance Schulman as Patty Mayonnaise, an actress of film and stage who had originated the role of Annelle in the original off-Broadway run of Steel Magnolias, though kids in the early 90s might recognize her for doing commercials for, well, of all things, mayonnaise.
My mama used to make the best bologna sandwiches. Her secret? Fresh mayonnaise. Here you go, mama. I can cut off the crust.
Damn. Crazy.
With a team put together...
Avatar, yeah. I don't know if you could just jump into a random Avatar episode.
Hey, Doug. You know, the school dance seemed like it happened a long time ago.
I don't remember.
I remember it like it was only yesterday. It all began, well, this afternoon.
The school is hosting...
Yeah, just...
And Doug is excited
things like Teen Titans, a lot of the DC cartoons of the 2000s, just, hey, jump in wherever if you feel like it. Maybe there's an ongoing plot in this one, or maybe not.
Hey, wait a minute, I know that cake. Now, with a show this normal and with such minimal flair, you might have asked yourself why Doug was the premier Nicktoon, why he was the first one out of the gate over Rugrats and Ren and Stimpy. And the answer to that, at least in part, was because Doug was the biggest home run out of the entire Nicktoons pilot program. During focus group testing, Doug Can't Dance scored the highest out of all 8 pilots. And it was that simplicity of premise that made it possible. Audiences found it the most accessible and easy to understand of the 8. You didn't have the buy-in of an all-dinosaur rock band, or Bird Reporter in the Old West, or even stories from a baby's perspective. That, combined with Vanessa Coffey's initial enthusiasm, put Doug on the front lines of the Nicktoons project.
Damn.
With the series greenlit, Jumbo Pictures expanded its outfit to a 50-person staff, becoming the only New York City-based animation studio with a full series in production. Joe Aaron would help Jim Jenkins write a series Bible. After that, he wouldn't follow the show.
Oh, that's crazy. All the relationships, yeah. Huh. Wow, that's, that'd be a good thing to have for your OCs. Though you can't do it with a serialized show because it always changes sometimes.
The position as head writer. The writing staff included the likes of future Desperate Housewives producer John Party and Joey Murphy. They wrote Doug, Mayor for a Day, where Doug finds himself shadowing Mayor Bob White for a school project, only to find the man is perhaps unqualified for his job.
Wow, Mayor Bob, you sure do stay calm under pressure.
I'm ruined. What am I going to do? Dozens of young people who in 10 years' time would have voted for mayor to be denied their dreamsicles, their peanutty buddies, their dippity doodahs.
Are you worried, Mayor?
You bet I am.
There was future Malcolm in the Middle producer Alan J. Higgins, who wrote Doug's Cookin', with Doug and Patty partnered up for a home ec bake-off competition, but it turns out that Perfect Patty is actually quite bad at cooking, so the two of them do some kitchen boot camp at Doug's house. Crack screenwriter Joe Stillman wrote Doug's Runaway Journal. Doug loses his journal, the framing device for the entire show, and is horrified to learn that Roger has found it. So much ammunition for bullying and blackmail. Thankfully, Roger doesn't read it, or rather, can't read it.
You didn't read it? Well, you had a chance to look at my most personal secrets and really embarrass me and you didn't? Well, you could have made me the biggest loser in school, but you put a sock in it, funny. I would have been glad to read your stupid journal, but I couldn't. You couldn't? You call this handwriting? It's nothing but chicken scratches. If I were you, pal, I'd learn how to type fast.
I can't read
Nickelodeon
this
also
shit.
had their own independent story editing department that covered all 3 of the original Nicktoons, led by supervising producer Mary Harrington, and including Mitchell Kriegman, creator of Bruce Explains It All, and Will McRobb, who had just evolved his Adventures of Pete and Pete shorts into semi-regular television specials. There was a lot of cross-pollination like this during the Nickelodeon 90s. There was definitely camaraderie and a quirkiness about who they were hiring. Sometimes
How far are we in, Pan? 30 minutes? You know, I'm kind of fascinated.
As the show's supervising director. But that ink-tank house style was dialed back a few degrees, lines getting thicker and less squiggly. Joining the animation team, you had Yvette Kaplan, who would go on to do much of the animation for Beavis and Butthead, and who created the series Zack and Quack, Ken Kimmelman, who would also do a lot of animation for MTV with The Head and Daria, and Jean-Pierre Jacquet, who would direct the straight-to-video Beginner's Bible series. And the animation is quite impressive for a show this grounded. The show plays with perspective a lot, things tower over Doug to make
Oh god, the fucking, his jumbo arm.
And the animation is quite impressive for a show this grounded. The show plays with perspective.
Why is his hand so fucking big?
A lot. Things tower over Doug to make him seem small. There's a lot of interesting shading and lighting work, and of course the imagination sequences let the animators play around with a lot of ideas. Dan Sawyer came in to assist Fred Newman with the soundtrack. His biggest credit at the time being the music arranger for the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. You know, the one with Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. The one that was hosted by Fred Newman. Doug might just be the most, it's not what you know, it's who you know cartoon ever. And speaking of music, you thought I was gonna forget the Beats, didn't ya? The Beats are the hottest rock band ever. Doug and Skeeter constantly dancing to such hits as Shout Your Lungs Out, I Need Mo Allowance, and their masterpiece, Killer Tofu.
Killer tofu. Let's jump. Killer tofu.
It was details like this that really put Doug over the top. With their marathon premiere on August 11th, 1991, all 3 Nicktoons raised Nickelodeon's ratings overnight, with Doug reaching a 2.0, meaning around 2% of American television-equipped households were watching Doug during its original broadcast, which roughly means more than 1.8 million households were tuning in to see this 11-year-old solve relatable problems. That's not network television numbers, but for original cable animation in the early 90s, that was really good. By all metrics, Doug was a success. Nickelodeon would end up contracting Jumbo Pictures for 65 episodes, 5 seasons with 13 episodes apiece, with a budget between $300,000 and $400,000 per episode. Season 2 would expand production internationally. As it usually goes, animation work was outsourced to South Korea, to Hanho Studios, whose fingerprints you would find all over 80s and 90s American television animation. And a bit more surprising was that Doug would become a French co-production. In October of 1991, representatives of Viacom attended MIPCOM, March International Big Programs de Communications, or the International Marketing.
Well, I think that's enough of that, but if you want to see more, this is Pop Arena, who I believe made other videos on other Nickelodeon shows. But hang on, the next super chat was to watch, it was by Drolo saying, watch Father of the Pride, episode 9, the one that features Donkey from Shrek. Because this was a DreamWorks production. Father of the Pride TV, oh, someone owns the rights and is just uploading these. They had like another cartoon. Oh shit, it's Goomy. Gotta get goomed. Goomed. God. I want that damn pink mouse chick so bad. Yeah, anyway. What was it? Siegfried and Roy, Masters of the Impossible. Yeah. They had this, like, shitty Deke cartoon where they were, like, I don't know, they were fucking wizards or some shit. Oh yeah, we're back. I was looking up Wii commercials. Apparently somebody cared about Father of the Pride. But I don't. It's crazy that Nintendo has not released these in HD, these old promos. Yeah. Coming 2006. Oh man, are you fucking ready, bitch? Comic mischief. Oh, mild cartoon violence. Nah, we don't see comic mischief no more.
We would like to play.
Get out of my fucking house. Yeah, these commercials were kind of odd because it was like, here's like some Japanese guys, and here's giving you this wacky Japanese invention. Isn't it crazy?
Dinner's ready.
This is Mike. By day, he's Mike the businessman. By night, he's Mike the family man. But when he picks up the new Wii remote from Nintendo, he's Mike the warrior superstar athlete man.
Yeah, Psych Truck.
King of the racetrack. Champion of the tennis court.
We'll get to the super chats. We just relive this era.
Vanquisher of evil creatures. And master of, well...
Oh, yours is next, Retro Canned Goods.
Nintendo. Revolutionize your gaming experience. Before you know it, your whole family will be warrior superstar athletes.
Kirby's not just yarn.
Yeah, he's made of fucking flesh.
And Kirby's not just a tank, he's a car, a sub, a flying saucer. Kirby's Epic Yarn, rated E for everyone. The Wii system and 2 games are...
Man, is this how adults from the 2000s were nostalgic for the 80s? I suppose so. Though, I don't know. It's kind of weird because, like, 80s nostalgia, the 80s are so different from modern day, and the 2000s aren't. Like, the 20-year gap between the 80s to the 2000s versus the 2000s to the 2020s, it doesn't feel that different.
Wanna do a flip? Get behind the wheel.
Yeah, get behind my wheel, fucker.
Still not convinced?
I don't want to get behind your wheel.
Daddy, look at that boy. Every Mario Kart Wii comes with a Wii wheel. Rated E for everyone.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Did we see this one or nah? Hang on. Let's look up an Xbox commercial. No, let's look up the new fucking Xbox commercial. Yeah. 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 I need this bad. Xbox is back, bitch. Why isn't it plugged into controller port 4? I love that the Twitter version actually says the word fucker in that song. Like, if the Xbox Series X, like, if that was their console reveal, that would have been utter peak. I'm very tempted to buy this. I already have an Xbox Series X, but it's like, this looks so damn cool. I have a transparent green original Xbox signed by Master Chief's voice. I got like a keyboard themed to the Xbox with the transparent green. I just need this. I got a Hyperkin Xbox controller that's transparent green. Give me some Kingdom Hearts. Oh.
On a tropical island, Mario is taking a well-deserved vacation. Or
the weird baby PS3 commercial did work to an extent because we still remember it. Yeah. You can't forget that shit.
to make things less toxic and more thropic in Super Mario Sunshine, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
Yeah, shame to destroy it all.
Bring it on. Pilot Savant.
Who's flying this thing?
All right, that would be me.
Tough guy named Jane.
Now you only gonna scare him. Pain is scary.
Cosmic hooker.
How's business?
None of yours.
And a girl in a box. What do you get?
Just like Outlaw Star.
New show on television.
Let's move.
Out there? Oh, it's out there.
That's what makes us special.
From the creator of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Firefly, the series premiere next week on Fox.
I need to watch Outlaw Star, and I need to watch Firefly right after. Heineken. Yeah. Josh Whedon gave us MCU humor. I don't want your bullshit. Xbox ad. No, I need... Let's see, playlists. Xbox. Where's Xbox? It's my Xbox.
It's good to turn a haunted house into a haunted pile of rubble together.
Oh, yeah, just beat your brother senseless.
From rare to make us a Donkey Kong country. Rated everyone. It's good to play together.
Yeah.
It's good to face your fears together.
Game's not that scary.
It's good to turn a haunted house into a haunted pile of rubble together. It's good to see what happens when good kids go bad together. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. From rare to make us a Donkey Kong country. Rated E for everyone.
Yeah, I played Grabbed by the Ghoulies. I mean, I can see why people didn't like it back then. It's just a very linear beat 'em up. I feel like nowadays, if you play... It makes me think of, It is a fun concept, just like pick up whatever random object and just beat someone senseless.
Continue to run.
I don't care about sports. No.
Need to call a TO.
Boring. Bloodwake. Huh. Yeah, I already saw his ad. Yeah.
Out here, amongst the clouds and the sea, a chain gun. Bloodwake, set a course for destruction. New and only on Xbox, rated T for teen.
Oh boy, Blood Rain.
Meet Agent Bloodrain. Turned on or scared off. Bloodrain, rated M for mature. Driven by pure lust. Frighteningly beautiful. Men drop at her feet. Turned on or scared off. Blood Rain, rated M.
They were really trying to make her like the next Lara Croft because they had like comics and 2 Uwe Boll movies and like I'm sure they did more, but they put her in cameos to other games. All of her the most 6 out of 10 franchise ever.
Oh my. The most insane driving game. The most fighting game. The most lethal shooting game is one sick game. True Crime Streets of LA. Rated M for mature.
Damn. This is better than Grand Theft Auto.
The most insane driving game. The most ruthless fighting game.
It's not a fighting game, you fuck.
True Crime
Ninja Gaiden. Yo.
From the makers of Dead or Alive comes the greatest action game of all time, Ninja Gaiden. Rated M for mature. Unleash your inner ninja.
Oh, I'll take a pound of that.
Xbox, it's good to play together.
I always love the story of the creator of Dead or Alive. Inagaki? Hang on. Creator of DOA. What, is that how you say his name? Itagaki, yeah. He basically got like he put a Dead or Alive arcade cabinet in the middle of a warehouse, and he drove out I think the creator of Tekken, and said, "This game's gonna beat your ass," or beat Tekken's ass. Yeah, fuck their shit up.
DJ Professor K here, the last free voice of the city, baby. Here's a long-distance dedication from the kids on the street. Dear Security Goon Squad, we want to thank you for being you. Slow, weak, clueless. We are free, man. Keeping the soul of the city alive. You can't stop us.
Yeah!
Hugs and kisses, baby.
Jet Set Radio Future. Tune into the new revolution.
Ready to continue.
Tara Strong. Oh, I love this commercial for Target. Like, once we discovered, I don't know, I think it was just After Effects or whatever program, every reality show had to have an intro where it's just like black and white humans on colored backgrounds.
This game is rated E for everyone. Buy an Xbox now and get Clone Wars and Tetris free, plus an online trial of Xbox Live. These games are rated T for teen and E for everyone.
Hang on, where's that one? Yes, this one. I love this commercial. Oh, it's... I'll get to your thing, Retro. I'm just vibing to this. I love this ad. Yeah. It's the life I'm trying to live. I need someone to drive me so I can, like, play PS2 in the car. Yeah. Alright, let's see Retro's request for Toy Story 2 You Never Saw, Canned Goods.
Story 2 is one of the very rare sequels that I'd consider to be
Why not make a Loki Arrow opening look like a Target commercial?
while also
Maybe.
putting our characters in
I'll
situations
figure
that
out
cause
something.
them to question everything they think they know and challenge their core beliefs. It introduced the series' best villain in the Prospector and two characters so indelible to the franchise in Jesse and Bullseye that it feels like they've been a part of the series from the very beginning. Well, what if I told you that Toy Story 2 was originally going to be very different? A movie that would see a cactus in the place of Jesse, a talking bullseye
A cactus.
voiced by Martin Short.
The most tsundere of all plants.
Well, that's the movie we'll be discussing today as we dive into the development, plot, and evolution of the original version of Toy Story 2. The year was 1995, and Toy Story took the world by storm. It may have only been a few weeks into the movie's theatrical run, but one thing was clear. This movie was a monster hit. In the wake of this success, talk of a sequel began when some of the
Monster shit.
movie, specifically John
Speed
Lasseter,
Force
Ed Catmull,
Peen.
and Ralph Guggenheim, visited the newly appointed chairman of Walt Disney Studios, Joe Roth, who was very pleased with Toy Story and embraced the idea of a Toy Story 2. At this point, Disney also found themselves in the wake of another one of their movie success, namely The Return of Jafar. This movie was the first in what would become a long line of lower-budget direct-to-video Disney sequels and spin-offs, and it left a massive first impression, netting Disney $100 million in profit. The success of Aladdin 2 showed Disney that there was definitely money to be made in these lower-budget, smaller-scale projects. Because of this, Roth enthusiastically...
How many supers till I choose a Pepper Ann episode, says Yellow.
Many unknowns. For starters, there was no story in place.
One by Jeremy Bentley,
Tim Allen would be affordable, and even if they were, it was unknown if they even wanted to do a part 2. There was even a span of time where Disney didn't even know
It was like 4 ahead of you.
They were deep into the production of A Bug's Life, so there was a chance that
it
it
was...
would actually be traditionally hand-drawn.
How are people donating this much? Are you high?
Ash Brandon, who was a directing animator on the first movie, was eventually chosen as the movie's director. Tom Hanks and Tim Allen also signed on to return, and it was decided that to animate, Pixar would enlist the team who worked on the 2 absolutely fantastic Toy Story computer games for their interactive products group. Over the course of developing these,
they're getting the computer game animators and not the actual movie animators?
For Woody, Buzz, and the gang as there was in the entirety of the first movie. Due to this familiarity, the video game studio was shut down, and that studio's staff became the core production team animating the film. This team was siloed off from the rest of the Pixar staff in a separate building nearby, but the first movie's director, John Lasseter,
put those freaks in the other building.
Call for edits as needed. To save on time, the animators would reuse assets from other Pixar films and shorts, though due to Pixar's quality-focused work culture, not as many as you would expect. The film's story...
Not me. I'm gonna recycle a lot of assets if I need.
Upsetting. It seemed like a natural progression
I'm a
from the first movie,
cost
where Woody was
cutter.
upset because he was being replaced by Buzz, and in effect, being played with less. So what if this time, Woody was put in a position where he couldn't be played with at all? Early on in the development of Toy Story 1, there was a draft of the script which included a hardcore toy collector. This idea was resurrected for the sequel in the form of Al McWiggin. And for Lasseter, this seemed like a natural fit, as he was an avid toy collector himself, and would often be hesitant to let his kids play with these vintage collectibles. And at some point he realized, from a toy's perspective, being a collectible must be awful. This story obviously survived into the final version of the movie, but the mechanics and the way the story itself was quite a bit different. So without further ado, let's dive into the plot of this version of Toy Story 2. Our story begins in Andy's room. Sheriff Woody Pride does his morning check-ins with everybody, trying his best to keep them happy while Andy is away at camp. The toys are excited for Andy to return in a few days, but they're all making pretty good use of their time. Buzz, Rex, and Ham play the Buzz Lightyear video game. The Green Army Men are taking...
It's crazy we're sped up, but you don't notice it.
During one of these tender moments between Bo and Woody, they smooch. Woody catches onto a loose nail on Andy's dresser and rips a stitch on his pants, but he's a little too occupied to notice. The toys quickly discover that
Trying to
Andy's
score
mom is
here.
at a yard sale and begin to worry that they'll be sold while Andy is away. As Woody tries to calm everybody down, reassuring them that they'll be safe, the ripped stitch pops and stuffing begins to fall out of Woody's pants. An embarrassed Woody stuffs it back in and slips out onto the roof to clear his head, but the shingle that he's standing on begins to come loose. Woody quickly slides off the roof and plummets into a box at the garage sale. Just then, a stubby Weasley man finds Woody and freaks out that he finally found a genuine 1958 Woody doll. Andy's mom turns down his
You're the best part of getting out of work for real! Yay.
He quickly improvises, kicking a skateboard into a lamp, causing a diversion and stealing Woody. The toys watch on in horror as the man takes off in his car, license plate LZTY.
So this is just like a very early cut.
Eulogy for Woody, but Buzz doesn't attend. He and Mr. Spout are off on the other side of Andy's room trying to
Still alive out there.
license plate may mean, and eventually they crack the code as Al's toy barn. Buzz marches into the eulogy and reveals to the others that he believes Al himself took Woody, and that he's gonna go rescue him.
Yeah, I sped it up, but it just sounds normal speed. What is...
Across town, Al enters his penthouse apartment and immediately begins restoring Woody, cleaning him, buffing his head, presumably fixing the pop stitch on his jeans, and even repairing the burn mark left on his head from his and Buzz's misadventure at Sid's house. Woody is placed in a Western town-style display and meets 3 new toys. The Prospector, a posh old man who seems to be the leader of this trio, Senorita Cactus, a similarly posh cactus that definitely does not resemble any kind of redheaded cowgirl, and Bullseye, a talking horse who seems a little different from the other two, not seeming as posh. Woody pays them little mind and makes a break for the locked door. Upon his failed escape, he turns to the window to find a 20-story drop surrounded by a sprawling expanse of city.
no.
The quiet suburb where Andy lives is nowhere in sight. Woody pleads with them to help him escape so he can get back to Andy, but the Prospector and Senorita Cactus are revolted by the very idea of being played with, because they don't see themselves as toys, they're collectibles. Woody is frustrated by this. That is, until the others show him Al's impressive toy display, featuring everything from the show Woody was created for, Woody's Roundup. Everything from lunchboxes to vinyl records to posters. Woody is undeniably smitten by this, but eventually he goes back to plotting an escape. During this time, Bullseye tells him that he understands where Woody's coming from, that he was a toy in the 50s and loved being played with, and that he's tried to escape Al's apartment hundreds of times. But he's resigned himself to his life as a collectible, because an escape through any window or door is impossible. Meanwhile, after a series of misadventures that causes everyone, Buzz included, to lose faith in him as a leader, the toys eventually make their way to Al's toy barn and eventually wind up in Al's office, only to overhear him on the phone saying that Woody is at his apartment. The toys all jump into Al's duffel bag to hitch a ride back to his apartment. That is, except for Buzz. He finds himself in an aisle packed with Ultra Buzz Lightyear 2000s, a flashier, newer model of him. A curious Buzz climbs up to inspect the display Ultra Buzz when it snaps to life, believing himself to be a real space ranger, and attacks our Buzz. The two Buzzes fight, and in the scuffle, a box for an Emperor Zurg toy falls off the display. The box pops open, and Ultra Buzz and Zurg begin to fight. An acrobatic battle ensues, and our Buzz is amused, eventually walking into battle.
This is just practically the same movie.
As he walks up behind Zurg and rips his batteries out. Zurg flees in terror, and Ultra Buzz, impressed by our Buzz's bravery, gifts him his utility belt. Our Buzz, with his self-confidence now restored, runs out of the aisle to see his friends in Al's duffel bag, and he also hops in. By the time Al makes it back to his apartment, though, their stowaway plan hits a snag when Al leaves his bag in the car. We're treated to a montage of Woody becoming more and more posh and obsessed with becoming mint like the Prospector and Senorita Cactus, while also treating Bullseye like trash. Al has them inspected by a few curators from a museum, so they can become the centerpiece display for the Museum of 50s Objects, or as they like to call it, MOFO. These curators decide to purchase the Roundup Gang under the pretense that Al delivers the toys to them that night, and that he removes Andy's name from Woody's boot, a blemish that he had no idea existed. As they leave Al's penthouse, Buzz climbs his way to the roof of the apartment.
Oh yeah, was anyone else like writing Andy on the bottom sole of your shoe?
Fully self-obsessed, posh Woody, who doesn't want to leave, downplays their friendship, which absolutely infuriates Bullseye, who can't believe that Buzz actually came to save him. Buzz eventually manages to tie Woody up and get him onto the roof. They argue before Buzz reminds Woody that having Andy's name on his boot is a badge of honor. Just then, the Prospector and Senorita Cactus get up to the roof and demand that Woody not leave. At this point, Woody has to choose his old life or his new life. But before he can make that decision, Woody's hat gets taken by
the same people that were writing Andy on the bottom of their shoes were the ones that had those Cookie Monster caps on their head.
So Woody jumps back
and maybe like a Neff shirt.
Al left in his duffel bag pour out of the heating duct. After sneaking their way onto the elevator and through vents, they're also here to rescue Woody. They hear Al coming back into the apartment, and Buzz throws down some rope from his utility belt. He tries to pull them all up, but the weight is too much. Woody sacrifices himself, jumping off of the rope, touched by
Oh no.
Bullseye follows Woody's lead and jumps off the rope as Buzz pulls everybody else up onto the roof as the Prospector and Senorita Cactus jump back into the room. Al packs up the entire Roundup Gang and brings them down to his car, followed by Andy's toys, who hitch a ride on the top of the elevator. Andy's toys make their way into Al's trunk just before the car takes off. At this point, Woody has the idea to shove his hat into Al's car's tailpipe. This completely chars his hat and causes the engine to sputter. Al pulls into a gas station.
That's not gonna work.
From here, the toys push out the backseat armrest and
gotta shove a banana in the tailpipe.
Away in complete disbelief. Completely desperate, he steals the Pizza Planet truck that was gassing up nearby. As the truck tails Al's car, Woody begins throwing all of the other Woody's Roundup paraphernalia, which was also going to the museum, at the Pizza Planet truck, causing Al to fall behind in a cloud of shattered records, board games, and paint. The Prospector and Senorita Cactus watch this happen in horror before eventually beginning to fight Woody. The three of them fight through Al's car and eventually wind up on the sun. And just as Woody is on the ropes and is about to be burnt by the Prospector using the car's cigarette lighter,
the cigarette lighter
kicks the Prospector and Senorita Cactus off of the car. The Pizza Planet truck begins to gain on Al's car when Al notices the Prospector and Senorita Cactus laying in the middle of the road up ahead. As he pulls up to retrieve them, two kids on bikes ride up and take the toys. Al has a total meltdown, and the boys make fun of him before riding away with the toys, leaving Al a blubbering mess in the middle of the road. The toys drive Al's car back to Andy's house, completely trashing it in the process. As they make their way up the driveway, Slinky notices that Andy's mom's minivan is coming down the street. Andy's about to be home. The toys hastily make their way up the side of Andy's house and into his room, just as Andy opens the door to find his toys exactly where he left them. He notices Bullseye on the floor and immediately puts Woody and Buzz on his back as Andy's two favorite toys and his new favorite toy ride off into a future of countless more playtimes. The most interesting part of this version of the story is that a large majority of these elements made it into the final movie, just in a different form. There's obvious stuff like a second Buzz Lightyear and Zurg being in just one scene turning into the second Buzz and Zurg actually having an impact on the plot, and moving Bullseye's being a toy was great backstory to Jessie. It really goes to show that most of the key plot points existed pretty much from the jump. It just took a lot of rearranging to put them in their best positions. As its own thing, I think this story is fine. If this was the version that got made and we were all none the wiser, I think I'd probably like it and think it wasn't as good as the first movie, but ultimately wind up feeling like it was a perfectly inoffensive sequel. So that raises the question, with a clear production pipeline in place along with a decent story, why did it change? In November of 1997, Pixar screened some story reels and finished animation for Disney executives who were blown away by what they saw, and became interested in putting the movie out in theaters. Pixar agreed and work began in earnest to prepare the movie for a November 1999 release. This work continued on for about a year until the release of A Bug's Life. At that point, John Lasseter returned from promoting the movie's European release and watched the movie's development reels. As he watched, he came to a sobering realization. This movie wasn't working. It needed to be redone. Disney disagreed with this sentiment. There were only 9 months until the movie was set to release. There just wasn't enough time to redo the movie. But Pixar decided that they couldn't allow themselves to put out the movie in the state that it was, and asked Lasseter to take over as director. Ash Brandon remained on the movie as a co-director, along with the addition of Lee Unkrich. To get the movie ready for a theatrical release, Lasseter would need to add about 12 minutes to the movie's runtime, and this proved to be a major challenge because it couldn't feel like filler. It needed to feel like it was always there. So instead of trying to slot things into the existing script, Lasseter invited key Pixar and Disney story people to his house for a weekend-long story summit, and over the course of just 2 days, they redeveloped the story from start to finish as the final movie we got, and the rest is history. That final version of the movie is so tightly wound. Every character and plot point complement each other and fit together so perfectly. And although many of those elements that made the final film great were there from the start, that level of narrative cohesion was very much not. And without that story summit, I doubt that the story would have found its way. In the end, it's definitely for the best that this movie got redeveloped. But that's the story of Toy Story 2's direct-to-video misadventure, and the end of yet another episode of Canned Goods. So until next time, thank you so much for watching, have a beautiful day, and stay hemmers.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta think of how many times a story gets tweaked until it's gonna be way better than what it normally was. Like, as I make Loki episode 2, there's a lot of little tweaks that happen as I'm doing this. Where I wonder, like, if this was a more rushed production, would it be as polished? Skydance animation. I have not seen a single Skydance film, but I'm excited for Brad Bird's thing that they're doing. Jeremy Bentley says, watch Love Web, the Homestuck episode by Shaddock. Alright. Oh, yeah. What the hecky?
Oh, it's the internet. Today, we're going to talk about Homestuck. I'm so glad Cinemer is finally allowing me to talk about the best story on the internet. I understand you was doing this for my own good. If the Homestuck episode was the first episode, then it would have been a lot worse, lol. But now, I'm finally ready. I also have found something really special.
Yo, have you seen my phone? I think I forgot it here.
This was released 3 years ago.
Dude, is that Homestuck?
Oh, no, you don't. You're not going to distract me from covering Homestuck this time.
I'm not gonna just distract you. I'm gonna stop you. We're not doing the cringy webcomic because it's gonna be a huge waste of time.
I won't back down this time, Cybermare. Especially because I've done something really cool for
Pepper!
Check this out.
A command prompt?
Nope, it's a copy of the Spur game. The game the characters played is stuck inside in Homestuck. I torrented it from somewhere deep hidden in the internet. I didn't even know Spur was real.
You can't be serious.
I am. Look, I'll show you.
That sounds like a big fat virus to me.
No, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure it's
We're
safe.
not taking that risk.
But please, it's Homestuck. It's
Holy
gonna be
shit, stop
something
being a toddler.
Oh no. We're going into the machine. It's that stupid kaleidoscope from that dumb fucking webcomic. Yeah. Load faster, you bitch. Sleep. Warp speed, buddy. Yeah, we see them. Whatever these are, a bunch of ponies. Oh, they're fighting. Yep. The race war. Race war. Oh man. No. Fucking get out of here. Just continue next stream. No. We gotta stick to it. We gotta finish them all. And there's the Pope, John Song Paul II, just vibing with his little cat. And this guy's a little pissed that he's not that little cat. And he's looking at the meteors going by. And he sees, oh, there's 2 moons? What the heck? The land of waves and wires. Land of jellyfish, and here we are. There we are.
Where am I?
You're in Homestuck, baby.
Manon, you must listen to me. You are indeed in Sburb. Look at Skaya. This world is only a demo.
This Gaia.
You can try to stop the battle between good and evil happening in the center of Skaya, but the game is not meant to be one in this demo state. I'm sorry. Oh, but that means we'll be okay, right? When the countdown ends? I'm afraid not. Uh-oh, this is suddenly pretty spooky. If only Cybermare was here. Wait, Cybermare, can I try calling her? You could try. Yeah, she's answering. I'm gonna go call her. I wish you best in your quest. Yeah. Cybermare, where are you? Are you on your very own planet too?
I don't know where I am. It's light, dark, with a bunch of brick walls all around.
Okay, you must be on your very own planet. When you play Sturb, every player gets their own planet.
Okay, so we did just get sent into the game. Thanks a lot, Manon.
With pleasure. We're gonna let the same adventure in Homestuck, and you'll finally see how good that webcomic is.
God fucking damn it. Maybe worried about a giant countdown up there.
Oh.
Is this the source material? I don't know. I don't know what happens in Homestuck.
No, in normal Sturb, you have to fight and spell and defeat the Black King to win an estate, but this is a demo we're in, so maybe winning wasn't programmed in.
Fucking hell, dude. Isn't there like a more helpful NPC in the game that could help us?
Oh, each of our planet hides a very powerful and knowledgeable creature called a denizen. I think we should try seeing them. They'll know what to do.
And where are they?
Well, do you have a computer or phone nearby?
Duh, I got my phone, but it's kind of running like shit because it seems
I think it's text to speech.
I see you. Looks
Voices.
like you went up your house and built stuff.
Okay, so I'm the Homestuck Connoisseur, so here's the plan. You build my house up to a gate that should be up there that leads to my denizen. And if they can't help, you can always try your denizen on your planet.
But I need that resource to build, though. You know, grist.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to explore my planet to farm that grist by battling monsters. I should find plenty in here, at least from what I remember in Homestuck.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You get resources, and I build your home up to that.
I'm like 500 pages in this webcomic, and I still don't understand what's happening.
One of those helpers around. You're talking about me? No fucking way, man. It's shitty drawing. What do you like? So cringe. Hey, shitty version of me. What happens if we die in the demo? We die just like a if you don't look like it. Fuck. There's like no revival mechanics. In the floor, you can kill that kid, you know that. Okay, cool. You're really embarrassing to talk with, but one more thing. How do I do that before I never speak to you ever again? Friends? Okay, so do you. You're stuck in the land of wolves and knights. Okay, that's okay. So time to hide slam like and then make sure you have a bit.
Hi, fellow Internet Explorers. It's Manon from the future. Looks like we're going on another adventure. But don't worry.
Pepper, stop slamming the door.
Homestuck is a webcomic. It is commonly called a
I
webcomic.
can't let him in because he keeps going at the wires.
Utilizes the fact that it's hosted on the internet to its fullest. Let's examine a page of Homestuck because they follow a pretty unique formula. On top of the page is a comment. It's telling the character what to do. These comments are suggested by readers on a dedicated forum. So in a way, Homestuck was sort of an interactive comic when it was being published. Under the comment, you have a drawing. Picture the character doing the comment, or at least trying to do the comment. Under the picture is a text describing the action of the character. If the characters are talking to each other, which is done most of the time on a computer or a phone, you'll see the chat log of both characters. The very bottom of the page is a comment of the next page, which is what you play to advance in the story. I mentioned earlier that Homestuck utilizes the fact that it's hosted on the internet to its fullest. It's because of so many things. The picture can be a GIF showing a little animation. There can also be a flash file replacing the picture, which means one page can have music, long animations, and it can even be a game. This is what you might have heard about Homestuck having a whole discography of awesome tunes, despite being called a webcomic. Even the webpage itself can change depending what's happening in the comic. This is what I mean with Homestuck utilizes the fact that it's hosted on a webpage to its fullest. Homestuck is an internet comic made for the internet. It cannot provide the same experience if it was adapted into a book. As you can see, there's a ton to talk about, and we haven't even talked about the story. Homestuck is very dense with lots of plots and characters to follow, so I'll keep the synopsis very brief. I wouldn't want to spoil the story anyway. Homestuck is a story of 4 kids who want to play Spur. It's the cool and new game that we're playing in the episode, but it seems a lot more advanced than any other game because it allows players to alter each other's homes. IRL. This game is also pretty advanced because it might be directly linked to the sun and fall of hundreds of meteorites on Earth. Is the game causing the end of the world? Is the game going to save them? You'll get the answer to these questions after like 500 pages or something, but the comic is over 8,000 pages long, so you know this game and the world of Homestuck has a lot of secrets for you to discover. Anyway, let's get back to what happened in our playthrough of the Start demo.
Well, that's pretty interesting how to use
the billable gumshoe, the most
the browser to the full extent.
Competition is no match for your incredible skills. Not that it should ever be a competition. This isn't a game for kids. This is serious business. Sadly, most days at the office have been spent doing jack shit lately. Not much crime has been happening on Durst, which is good, you think, but you can't help but feel incredibly bored. At least you're still bringing in the dough with this now borderline fictitious job. What will you do? Check the safe, just in case it's not a fake one. You check the safe, and it is indeed a real safe. Why would there even be a non-functioning safe in your office? The idea strikes you as ridiculous. Examine Spiky Flail Thing. This is the weapon provided for your sleuthing if things ever get a little too heated, which they never do. Still, you would have preferred something more sleuthish, like a gun. It seems like whoever provided your sleuthing attire and flail have no sense of taste for what detectives are all about. Is there anything more badass than a hard-boiled detective? The mysterious personalities, the glamorous attires. You start to swoon just thinking about it again. This is what you signed up for, none of that weird punkish cat girl secret agent look. Sniff the flail. You take a whiff of the flail, and this thing reeks of metal, either because it's been used numerous times and the weapon is now forever tainted with the stench of blood, or because it's literally a big metal ball. No one will ever know. Pick up the flail. You pick up the flail. This thing is quite heavy and maybe more dangerous to yourself than whoever—
The amount of production quality is making me self-conscious. Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
You look outside the office window to check if anything has changed outside. Nope, everything is still the same. You got a pretty nice view of Durst's moon, where the hero's tower stands tall. This is where the fabled Hero of Void rests, or so you heard. No one is really sure if there's actually anyone in there. A lot of things are uncertain on this planet. There's an ongoing war out there, the people of Durst are as divided as ever, you can feel something's wrong, and yet you're just wandering aimlessly in your office.
So is busy making episode 2 of Homestuck.
As you expected, nothing happens. Oh, the things boredom can make you do. Order a pizza. I eat when I'm bored. Oh, that's a good idea. But upon further inspection, you realize your phone isn't plugged into anything. No wonder this thing never worked. Wait a minute, could this be why you never received any sleuthing job calls? Destroy phone. Why would you do that? This seems like quite the fiery reaction to learning your phone has never worked and might be solely responsible for your incredible boredom. You do feel some anger, but you just gotta find a way to make it work again. Someone suddenly barges into your office, flipping the fuck out, thus making you jump out of fear and drop the phone on the ground. It breaks into pieces immediately. The courtyard droll alerts you that the queen is missing. He cannot do his job of entertaining her. Finally, something actually interesting to do. Jump up and down for an uncomfortable length of time. time. You would be jumping with joy from finally getting a new mystery to solve if this wasn't so serious. The poor droll finds himself out of a job with no queen to serve. Where could she have gone? Did someone kidnap the queen? It's not like she hasn't made a couple enemies within her own kingdom with the new outfit law. Admire the beauty of the courtyard droll. You see that the courtyard droll is rocking the attire mandated by the queen. Seriously, why does everyone have to wear these ridiculous outfits? Make sure you have your wallet or detective ID before you run off anywhere. The wallet will come in handy to store small items without cluttering your inventory. It's almost full though. You put your wallet in your inventory. Place telephone shards.
What is the playthrough?
He tells you he didn't find anything. It's like she...
I don't care.
It's literally right here if you want to learn more.
Oh, whoa. Hi, little creatures, what's up?
Today is the day we celebrate electricity, the life force of our world. But Cetus, the denizen of our planet, it has
hoarded all of the planet's knowledge batteries. We cannot celebrate without them. If only the hero of the light could brighten up our day.
Wait, you know where Cetus lives? I need to talk with them. I could ask for some of those knowledge batteries while I'm here, too.
You'll take back the knowledge batteries for us.
No way! Thank you, strange
strange creature.
Cetus lives over there. Let me show you the way.
No, I'll show the cat the way.
No, I'll show the cat the way.
Why are you being an asshole, Yellow?
Cetus lair, and maybe lead the whole game, too. Oh, it doesn't work. Epic fail. Oh well, lead the way.
This gay oververse.
Hugo, it's me, Mono from the future again.
You're bullying Sheik.
Sadly, you might be aware that browsers refuse to run Flash files now. It was fine when Homestuck started in 2009 and ended in 2016. But in 2020, Flash was planned to stop being supported, which would ruin the experience. So, in 2018, the publishing rights to Homestuck were given to Viz Media, and Homestuck is now hosted on a different website with the purpose of making Homestuck readable on phones, and more importantly, work without Flash. Sadly, the results are not great at all. The animations are now low-quality YouTube videos, and the games are just pictures. But worry not, Homestuck is not ruined forever. Fans took it upon themselves to save the comic. The unofficial Homestuck Collection is a huge offline browser made to recreate the original experience. There's everything you need in this Homestuck. I will go into details because that's all for you to discover. I really recommend reading Homestuck for this collection rather than using the lame Viz Media website. Okay, let's get back in our session.
The droll takes you to the perfect place to go when you need to find someone, Jack Noir's office. You're a little nervous at the idea of disturbing Jack Noir. He's kind of a grumpy guy, and also very violent. You really don't want to get on his bad side, but the droll urges you to enter. Remember the last time you spoke to Jack Noir? Well, you've never spoke to Jack Noir yourself. You've only seen him wander around, talking under his breath. You don't have the guts to talk to him, and if you had, he'd probably stab them. The guts. Last time you saw him was a while ago. He was being dragged out by regulators while wearing quite the handsome outfit. Probably why he was being arrested by the literal fashion police. Inspect the note. You grab the note that's been stabbed onto the door. It's a message from Jack warning about his absence. Guess you'll have to find another way. How convenient. Don't disturb the archagent.
I don't care about his plot line.
For the gumshoe, you strike another epic but serious pose. The droll stands beside you, unchanged.
Pepper, stop being mean.
Oh. I see what you did there. This is some kind of pattern it has to dodge.
No.
So impossible. There's no way I'm getting inside that warehouse with those spotlights. If only there was a way to turn them off. Wait a minute.
Yeah, walk all the way around, idiots.
Uh-oh, can't see anything in here. Good thing my phone got a flashlight. Ah! Wait, that's not Cetus at all. It's just a huge statue of them. I wonder if the knowledge batteries are still here, though. That could be enough for the village.
Breakfast time, basically.
The cat has returned. They brought back the knowledge batteries. We didn't need the Hero of Light after all.
Hi, everyone. Warehouse is now safe for all of you to loot. Cetus was actually nowhere to be found. There's actually just a giant statue of them in it. Y'all can go to the warehouse safely in. Actually, hang on a sec. Southerner's calling me.
Who the hell is Cyberbear?
Yo, it took me forever, but I'm done building the house to that gate you said. You, literally didn't collect anything to help me out.
Oh, whoopsies, Wolf. There seems to be no logs or anything to get grist down here. How do you manage to build anything?
I deployed this grinder machine that turns anything I put in into grist and work with whatever I had around. I did the best I can. Anyway, you should be able to get your denizen through that gate.
Oh, cool. Wait, wouldn't that gate lead you back to the warehouse?
I don't know. Why? Did you find Cetus already?
Now that I think about it, I didn't see any exit gate around the warehouse, or even that treasure denizens usually guard.
What? A treasure?
I guess the snakes all believe some lie about Cetus hiding in this warehouse.
Man, I have no idea what any of that means.
Okay, thanks everywhere for building my house up. That should lead me to where Cetus actually is.
Don't expect much. I've been busy. Struck a deal with some guy and now I gotta get a ring for him. Oh, also put down alchemy devices alongside the grinder, so you can fuse items together and pair off before you confront Cetus, just in case things go to shit. We don't have much resources left, but it's better than nothing.
Whoa, Homestead alchemy is so cool. Thank you so much, Saturmare.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Hey, what's that about treasure?
Oh yeah, the denizen usually guard a very powerful treasure in their lair, but I don't know how you can get it without waking them up or killing them. You have to come instant to give it to you, or be very sneaky.
I see.
Anyway, alchemy...
There. This chick's still talking?
There it is. Oh god, what? Whatever, let's do this.
Yeah, play with your cylinders, slut. All the cans, drink up. Yes, smartphone. Whatever that is. Arrow. I don't know what's going on here. Neon Cat. Yeah. What's going on? Shpub, the piece. Yay. Well, that was an informative video on Undertale or whatever that was. Thank you for sharing that. We're definitely looking forward to episode 2 of Homestuck, the pilot. Yeah. Cuckoo! Yeah. Dirtbags pilot by Fuzzy Boy. Also, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Let's see Dirtbags. Bitches. Although I like the idea of like a browser thing, just fully utilizing a browser. Wish I could like code like that. Ugh.
Kyle? Are you okay?
I'm so bored, Riley. There's nothing to do.
Well, you have a video game console and a TV. We could play video games if you want.
Nah, I'm too tired.
You could go shopping then.
We could play Chuck and Buck.
Then what do you want to do to stop being bored?
We can go to hell.
What?
We can buy Ouija and go to hell.
Dude, we're not in a cartoon.
Of course we are. Look, we're being animated right now.
Wait, since when is Macromedia Flash in dark mode? Besides, isn't it dangerous to go to hell?
Come on, bro. Nothing bad will happen to us.
You're saying it as if going to hell was a good thing.
Of course it is.
You know what? I'm also bored. So let's just go and buy that thing.
Hey! What are you guys trying to do?
Oh,
You guys playing Chuck and Buck back there?
I knew this day would come. I don't want to see you again. Get the fuck out of here.
Off to Goodwill.
Hey, Riley! Riley! Riley!
What?
I found it. Let's get out of here.
I don't think we should do this.
It'll be fine. So this is hell. Kinda expected hell to be more edgy.
Dude, do you still have the Ouija with you so we can leave hell?
Shit.
Oh, Pan, have you seen that YouTube show Shiftless? Oh yeah.
At least we have some money so we can rent a hotel where we're looking for.
Yeah, it's like a live action regular show type of thing where it's just these teenagers and it's a skit and they're just like working at GameStop.
Riley.
It's like it feels like a very 2009 skit on YouTube, but the writing's very tight.
Do you think we can afford it?
We'll be fine.
Like, the audio's shit, the camera's shit, but like it feels like they know how to write comedy.
Could you get us any better rooms?
Dude, this isn't going anywhere.
Shut up. Let me finish.
What? Oh, the fuck! You can't just do that.
Are you crazy? You killed her!
To be honest, she already looked at it. Plus, now we can choose any room we want.
Yeah.
It's not occupied. This feels just like home.
Oh man.
Wanna watch TV?
This reminds me.
Find that Ouija or else we're gonna be here forever.
So I had reservations for a hotel, and like they asked me, like I gave them my last name, Pizza, and they were like, Pizza, didn't you already
Force me to come here.
didn't you already like get your room earlier? Didn't you already check in? And we go up to the hotel room, and I pressed like the key to get in, but it wasn't working, so I tried a few more times, and eventually the key lets me in, and me and my friends, we open the door, and inside the hotel room, we see that there's like three other people in there, and I like just two people in bed, like naked, I think. Oh, and we were just looking, and it's like, do we know this person? And no, and we just got out, and then we asked like, what the fuck at the front desk, and turns out the people that checked into that room had the same last name as I did, Pizza. So that was fucked up.
Food. I'm really.
They did like reimburse us with like, hey, here's some free coupons for free drinks at the bar. I mean, it is a nice hotel, so it's like, hey, I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure this can't get any worse. I need food.
Yeah. Same.
Food.
Gotta get food.
Hey, look! A homeless guy!
Really? Let's take him a picture.
Oh, dude, thank you so much for this photo. We really needed it. Here, you can have some food. Bye.
Wait a second. Why is his skin so pale?
Hey, you're right. In fact, this guy doesn't even look like a demon. Unless... he's a human!
Hmm?
Let's kill him.
Yeah, we can't afford a walk cycle. Oh, there's one.
Help! Help! Someone please help me!
Oh my god, this guy can't be quiet for a second, can he? What?
Oh, man.
Oh, hi, Kyle. We did what you asked us to, Master.
What the? You weren't supposed to crucify him. It was supposed to be a prank.
Wait, what?
But...
So, this was a prank?
Yeah, I was just messing with you.
Wait, so you do have the Ouija with you, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Written by Fazzy Boy. Oh, and of course their icon is a fucking Tootie from Gorillaz. Yeah, yeah. Cuckoo. Yeah. Let's see. What's the next one? Anna says. Oh wait. Watch Doritos, Fritos, Tostitos, and Cheetos by BB Panzu. Alright. Let's see what it is. Doritos and Fritos. Which one? Yeah. Is Homestuck, what the hell? Whoa. Why I'm... Yeah, I don't know why we keep getting Homestuck requests. I don't know, my friend that was a fan of Homestuck tells me, like, it's just not... It just can't get popular again because it's just too niche. You had to have been there, that's what they tell me. They don't do a good job introducing this to new people. I've gotten into it, people into it actually. Yay. Tostitos and Cheetos. Damn, is this just their shipping art? This tune contains flashing lights.
Cooked cows and wedding vows, yeah. Road trip gone illegal. When shit go rough, you gotta get tough. Try as you might, do all you can.
Oh, they're still going at it. I think you can get into it still. It's similar to watching Adventure Time, start to finish, current year, I feel. Fuck, they just vaporized that guy. Oh damn, this looks... I need... yeah, I need someone that can do car animations. That is the insane clown pussy. I see. Hey, that chick's call and answer, you bitch. Can we watch Mr. Hell Show episode 1 and the Sprawling Complex? Oh, who's on the line?
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Been there.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may
Yeah.
hang up.
Alright, it's the Mr. Hell Show. How many more do we got before I can sleep? Oh my fuck. Oh my... How the fuck are people still donating that fucking $10? Fuck! Thanks, but still, it's like... I wanna...
Then you thought wrong. Please, don't spoil what we have.
But we've been seeing each other for months.
And I like you. A lot.
but not that way.
You're skipping my PA super chat if you're reading that one, Pan. Oh, hang on. Oops.
Than a friend,
X.
a brother. No, more than a brother. As the sister, I
Can we watch Mr. Show episode 1 and the spawning complex pilot made by the creator of Out There, which I'm surprised more readers don't mention? Yeah.
I'm very honored that you feel like that.
All right. Any Pepperan episode?
The best sister you ever had.
Sucker!
Where have I seen this?
Is being a woman always this much fun?
Ah, it's Mr. Hell.
$20 per Pepperan. How long till my super chat? Let's see. Oh, watch Nostalgia Critic. Oh, damn. How are you? Redcon, you're like 3 ahead, and I'm like, I want to sleep. Started reading Homestuck, $1 per page, and eventually you'll have $8,000 and a lot of knowledge about a comic you don't care about. Golly. Look, I'm already suffering reading, what's it called? You know, Undertale.
Grumpy and dopey.
Looks like the serial killer who keeps changing his gimmick has struck again.
But what is he up to this?
100 per Nostalgia Critic at normal speed.
Hello, my name's Josh, and I'd like to talk to you about reincarnation.
That sounds like Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, wait up, feller. I wish we could find out some. Hey, where are we going?
Oh no.
Interrupt this program for an important address from the President of the United States. My fellow Americans.
Yeah, I saw Planet Erotica. Planet Erotica. That chick's ass is great!
Ooh, yeah, I like this. I like it a lot.
Right now I'm just lying on my back with my eyes closed.
Means no corners, and no corners means no cobwebs, and no cobwebs means no dusting. Leaving the maid with lots of time to do other things, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm reading. What the hell?
Don't touch that!
Well, aren't we, Mr. Cranky Boy, this morning?
I am not Mr. Cranky Boy. I am President of the United States of America.
Is this the hotline to the Pentagon? Oh, can we bomb Switzerland? Ever since I forgot my account number, they've been nothing but rude to me.
Cancel that order? I told you not to touch that.
How much?
How much for what?
Well, the big chair, the round room, the White House, and this hotline to melted Swiss cheese.
This office is not for sale. If you want it, you have to earn it. Do you know what an election is?
Why, sure. I wake up with one every morning.
Classic.
Mr. Hell Show, I would like to apologize for that last remark. It wasn't grown up or clever. And neither was that. Look, perhaps we'd better start again.
What cereal mascot do you think you can beat up in a fight? I can beat up Quisp cereal. Uh-oh.
This'll really kickstart my campaign. I challenge you to an election.
Oh no.
I know the American people will not let this pit issues that face us all.
Hey, everybody, a talking dog. Look for Mr. Hell. Look for Mr. Hell. And I'll be back winning more hearts and minds right after this fine cartoon.
On a day to
Disco died, they said that no one cried, but a black belt and white dress can say goodbye. Bruce Lee Boogie was a trend he believed would never end. Here's the wandering crazy kung fu disco guy.
Oh yeah, it does have Lucy, Daughter of the Devil vibes.
Tis it not, young Noah? 'Twould be perfect, Mama, if I only had a daddy. 'Twas God's will that a barn.
I love Lucy's the show like stylistically. I never really watched it much.
Well, well, well. Wouldn't we?
If anyone looks like Lucy from Lucy, Daughter of the Devil, hit me up on MySpace.
The boy's right. How's about a little kiss?
Hey, that's going too far!
Let's get it on.
Is this all connected, or are these just random skits?
But only a little bit frightening. Oh, and oh, Kung Fu disco dance is gonna live forever, baby.
Nothing lives forever, my son. Not even the hustle.
What's that guy? That one Asian guy that was from Big Trouble, Little China.
Sir, though we aren't a pacifist people, I find myself strangely attracted to thee in thy close-fitting jumpsuit. Will you be my daddy?
What the hecky?
I tell thee, Brother Hezekiah, since Brother Jackie joined our community some 6 weeks previous, things hath certainly changed for the better.
Our chaste Amish women seem to have a new skip in their step.
And his new furniture designs are certainly shifting units.
Perfect for Studio 54, baby.
Yet somehow, he seemed familiar.
I'm surprised Pan didn't scream when reading the title of the show. It's called It's the Mr. Hell Show.
Look out, boys! He's gonna beat us with folk art.
We might be peaceful folk, but we protect our own.
Oh, fuck.
I'm chopping him up, and I'm chopping him down.
Bro, he's already dead.
Stayeth with us forever?
Your sudden motions make me skip.
Nowest I know why I recognize those moves. 'Tis disco kung fu.
As once we saw in New York.
New York? When were thou in New York?
There was a convention of simple living Christian folk at the Tunnel Club.
The what?
You know, I hear Zen has reopened. We should take thy Mustang and go down this...
Mustang? Thou hast better be talking about a horse!
Oops.
So, Brother Jackie isn't a spiritual warrior at all. 'Tis disco kung fu, and thou shalt banish from thy midst all who mix martial arts moves with a funky beat. For truly, it art an abomination. He might live in the past, but at least it's not 1974. Be gone!
Alas, he was not the man I thoughtest him to be.
Mother, wilt thou maketh me a polyester jumpsuit?
Hi!
Yeah, hello.
Hello, is David there, please?
Sorry, I'm afraid there's no one here called David.
All right, what's your name?
Peter.
Peter there, please?
Speaking.
Hi, Peter, it's Keith Sims.
I don't know anyone named Keith Sims.
How do you know that?
Graham Sawyer.
Hello, Peter, it's Graham Sawyer.
Oh, hi, Graham. How are you?
Fine, I just had to ring you up to say hi.
Well, it's nice to hear from you. How's Judy?
I'm afraid I don't know anyone named Judy.
Well, who do you know then?
Debbie?
How's Debbie?
We split up. She's going out with Frank now.
I'm afraid I don't know anyone named Frank.
Who do you know then?
Terry?
She's going out with Terry now?
No!
As God is my witness.
Terry? Dear, oh dear. She's been better off with David.
Oh, you're right.
Is David there, by the way?
Yeah, I'll just go get him. He's writing a letter to Peter.
And that would be me.
Right.
Good evening, I'm someone.
And I'm someone else.
And this is an election special.
An in-depth portrait of the two candidates is long overdue.
But this is prime time, so here's a few sound bites instead.
Tutu, clam, shoehorn.
Fascinating.
And with just 1 week to go till Election Day, only one thing is certain.
Most of you aren't gonna vote at all.
And they're off, traveling here, there, and even stopping to campaign. It's on to the West Coast, if only they can find LA in that smog.
I promised you a revival of American values. I promise all nude Academy Awards. I will fight for a return to a strong work ethic. Everyone can goof off and be vice president for a day. He gets my vote.
But wait, why are they going back to Washington?
Hello, Pentagon. Invade Switzerland. We must liberate the gnomes of Zurich from Swiss domination.
Round, round they go where they stop no.
All eyes are on the president. as
Uh-oh.
he turns the corner.
Oh no. This was a prequel?
There's panic. Panic in the crowd. Someone is in a window of the book depository. Oh my! They're throwing books at the president!
Oh my god. Fuck!
It's all right, man. I'm perfectly fine. Okay, satisfactory, tolerable, adequate.
Incredible. Some of these jokes are over 2 million years old.
But you've got the wrong encyclopedias.
I get that a lot, Pat. I started your stream last night and went to bed, and now I woke up and you're still streaming. Yeah!
My name's Josh, and I...
Yeah, fuck that worm. Well, that's enough of that. I need to sleep. Let's see the next super chat. YTP Sping Bills blows exotic instruments. Sure. Oh, fuck no. We're not watching this at this hour. I don't like this.
The house of fast food. Please start after the...
No. This is gonna be fucking awful.
Son, I hear you're blowing chum for cash now.
I can see it fucking does that shit every so often. I'm not watching this. Get this ass out of here. No. It's fucking 5 a.m. for this shit. If you're out there who requested that, you gotta request something else or whatever, because I'm not dealing with that. Watch Nostalgia Critic Country Bears? Fine. You owe me 2 Pepper Ann episodes. Oh my god. We're never gonna sleep, Pepper Ann. What was it? Good Gravy? Sure. Beanbag Buddy. No, there's... What's the episode? Thanksgiving Dad? It's not Thanksgiving. In support of... Is that what it's called? In support of... There's one. No. Yeah, whatever, bitch. Tire your shit. Wish... Yeah.
Alright, girl. Way to get pumped, way to get psyched, way to kick some fat...
Peggy.
Sorry about that shuttlecock mishap, little. Come on, champ. Shake it off.
Sorry for shuttlecocking you.
Monday is the start of another new and exciting sport. It's trampoline time!
My brain can't handle looking at that YouTube poop. I don't care.
See you next week at the tramp! Oopsie! Oops, my fault, almost forgot. Now, we're really gonna be bouncing around out there, so those of you...
Oh, wait. Is this the... Oh, no. What do you mean infamous? Is this the fucking bra episode?
So sure. Like any of us don't already have support.
Doe.
supposed to wear your backpack on your back.
No, actually, well, you know, it's kind of... Tell me everything you know about support.
As the body progresses into adulthood, the physical changes can be overwhelming. By age 12, the average woman is already in training.
Son of Buzzy, I'm in training and I don't even know it.
It's okay, Pepper Ann. Everyone develops at his or her own pace. Take me. I've had support for 2.5 years.
I don't even know.
I don't want to watch this episode.
We'll do it together.
Mickey, honey, Taekwondo lessons.
Oops, sorry, Pepper Ann. But, call me.
I'm fine. Not gonna think about it. Good idea. Put it out of your mind. You are...
Yeah, I remember the... Yeah.
You boobs! How many times have I told you, put the tomatoes across from the lentils? Busted.
Enough! Nicky was right. I need to get the facts, but where can I go? Where?
Gotta watch every episode of Pepper Ann.
Crude support system of pins and ribbons replace the box-like armor of whalebone. Huh?
Hey, PA, what you reading?
Reading? No. I'm doing a project on classic Victorian book-splains.
PA, you don't have to cover.
I don't?
I know that young females often feel intimidated by support apparatus.
You do?
Look, it's no big deal. Everyone develops at his or her own pace.
Thank you, Milo. But you're a guy. You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. Nikki's gone. Milo's a boy. I have no one to talk to. What? That's it! Milo, no.
Pepper Ann, do you want breasts?
What?
I'm baking chicken. Do you want breasts or thighs?
That is the
I need to talk about...
That thing's fucking gray.
My little girl is in such a rush to grow up.
That chicken is rotted to the core.
Several hours of thought, and I'm ready. Well, now, I just don't know if that's something you need right now. After all, everyone develops at his or her own pace.
Come on. Aren't you the one who always said be prepared? Better safe than sorry. Yada, yada, yada.
Well, I suppose that's true. Just look at these adorable polycotton blends. Oh, Peppy, you'll see that with the proper support, there's nothing you can't do.
After giving Pan's earlier statements about circumcision and asking if women get circumcised, he may need these kinds of episodes. I don't know. It's time to make the circumcision episode of Loki IRL. I don't know what they do. They gotta infiltrate a corrupt synagogue, and I don't know. They circumcise Stephanie, so they blend in.
Supportra.
Oh.
Supportra. So we meet again.
Why? Surely this could have been a PSA instead.
Who was that supported crusader?
Girls are growing up so fast, it seems like just yesterday. Yeah, Happy, over here!
The idea of just like they have to like infiltrate a corrupt synagogue or something that involves and it's just like, hey, Stephanie, you got to take one for the team. You got to get circumcised. It's not necessary, but it's like, you know, you never know. You got to do it, Steph.
Actually, this little lady wants it. Well, why don't you tell her, Peppy?
Support.
Did you hear that, ladies? Attenzione! We've got ourselves a first-timer!
What was the message about the bald wizard and smiling friends? I forget. Oh, I'm sure they'll learn something from this, from whatever this event is.
Close your eyes and cross your chest. When you're younger, cabinets fair. Now you're older, look what's there.
Yeah, like they can't afford a circumcision, so they just kind of have to do it at home using like YouTube tutorials.
Princess, very tiny and pretty. Oh, here's a little something. Uh-oh.
Is that... Oops.
I think I'm gonna go live with Aunt Janie for a while.
Peppy, what are we doing?
Mom, aren't you the one who always says Moose and I don't spend enough time together? Your sister will always be your sister, yada yada yada.
Peppy, stay away from this one. It's cutting into me. Do you have this in eraser?
Wouldn't it be easier to draw Loki circumcised? No, and ruin the plot?
The only miracle here is that someone would buy this.
Peppy, we've been here for 5 hours and 9 minutes, so would you two mind just picking one already?
Touchy.
I don't know. Like, I mean, if the plot of them invade a Jewish temple or something, I don't know. One of the ideas for like Loki and Spo, historical, like in terms of like history and old mythos and stuff, Jewish golems were a thing of bringing art to life. They could fight a Jewish golem, but not in like a not in an anti-Semitic way.
No, don't see any support. Right here. Here's
Oh yeah.
silly game.
All right, Yuki, you auditioned for Stephanie though. Stephanie is so hard. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, sweet Georgia Brown.
So, what you're saying, Pearson, is that you mistook the term support to mean an article of femininity. Merely meant.
Oh yeah, but Stephanie. Yeah, you auditioned for Stephanie though. Stephanie's such a hard character to like, for me to figure out. Like currently, my trans friend with a nasally voice, like, she kind of has like what I'm looking for in terms of like something naturally nasally and emo. So I'm waiting for them to like, I don't know, audition. Like they sound right, but I don't know if they can act. So pretty soon we're gonna like record together and see how she sounds.
At one time, in art history class, I referred to a Monet painting as a motif.
I don't know. Yuki, you can like, I don't know. Maybe get on call sometime and just like try voices. It's just so I can like hear, just so I'm like, I have like a second option in case. Well, I do have other options that I have lined up, but just for you to be a contender for possible Stephanie voices, because that's the last person we need to record for.
Like I always say,
Yeah.
his or her own pace.
By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you guys about something.
Go ahead, Milo. You know you can.
Yeah, DM me on Discord later.
Coach Dugan said next week we're starting baseball and PE. She wants all the guys to get their own version of sport.
Oh no. And they never did a jockstrap episode. That's sexism, possibly. Or not. No cartoon's done that. Except King of the Hill, I guess. Alright, watch Nostalgia Critics Country Bears movie. What else do we got? Check out Pals Cuculio. Someone did a vid on it. Yeah. Watch He-Man's commercial success. Watch Nostalgia Critics Muppet Family Christmas. How many Nostalgia Critics do you want? Watch Nostalgia Critic's Gadget Movie, Normal Speed. It's this. Drollo just keeps requesting Nostalgia Critic episodes. They're each like 20 minutes. I want to sleep. Watch the PJs, says Retro Lover. We can watch the PJs next time. Watch the show called Weirdos, and that's the list. Oh. Why? Coo. I think Emily sounded like Pan is necessary to her personality. Oh, yeah. Emily's gotta talk like this, bitch! At this point, we're watching the entire Nostalgia Critics series. Oh, we can do it, like, I don't know, Thursday. Because I feel guilty if I don't do these things. Oh.
This episode brought to you by the Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, yeah, I remember when they sponsored me. That's a comfy looking sofa. Bro, hey, that's why you're using a controller when that's clearly the PS4 or 5.
Huh, yes.
The Country Bears. Honestly, this movie's actually pretty funny. It's directed by an Animaniacs director. I remember really enjoying it. I had to watch it for Synth Cool's podcast.
Will you just let me watch it?
We should calm.
Hey, Critic, what's up?
Nothing, I'm just trying to watch Country Bears.
Are you sure you mean Country Bears?
Yes!
I love the Sunday school-ass music in the back. We gotta limit the length of the videos you can sleep. I'm increasing the price and people just don't listen. They keep donating, which is great. But I'm still left to watch at fucking 6 a.m.
Hello, I'm a Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to. Today's movie has a bit of a reputation. Kind of like Disney has had over certain periods of time. Through the constant ups and downs, Disney has always found some niche to creatively exploit in that you need little creativity to exploit it. You name it, directed DVD sequels, Kid Rock Stars, and it turns out even then they were trying too hard, as all they had to do was re-release their animated movies with the lines erased. Well, at this creatively bankrupt point in their lives, they were really big into turning their rides into movies. They had a big hit with Pirates of the Caribbean, a big miss with The Haunted Mansion. But all of this began with the most bizarre of rides to start this most bizarre of trends. The Country Bears.
You didn't finish the video I super chatted, bro. What was yours again? Well, you said to watch it later.
I just fast-forwarded to the Christopher Walken scenes. And so did you. The film was less than a hit at the box office, got pretty torn apart by critics, and was often the punchline of jokes about—
Whoa, that room looks awesome. Hang on. Give me look this. I want this on my walls. Whatever this 70s ass bullshit is.
jokes about unsuccessful Disney films. Not who's there? Country Bears. Country Bears who, exactly? It drew my attention more, though, when I saw Animaniacs writer and producer Peter Hastings directed it. This dude has had some big titles under his belt, so I figure something of value has to come out of it. And yes, I'm aware I just said something of value has to come out of the Country Bears movie. How much, you may ask? Well, let's willingly find out. Let's put on the 2002 Country Bears. The film opens trying to convince us that the Bears were a legit country band. And I'm not gonna lie, they try so hard to make it look legit, it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah. They're real.
The Bears sold out countless shows to millions of confused-looking fans. Sometimes they'd even stare blankly at the stage like lifeless mannequins. But then everything changed when the Teddy Grahams Bears began touring.
Ugh, this is 30 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna go to sleep. Fuck this stupid-ass bear bitch. Wasn't he voiced by, like, I don't know, Sora or some voice actor that's famous? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go to sleep. Play me out. Oh yeah, a classic. A Tumblr classic. Did they die or what? Are they still around? These guys, Mystery Skulls? Or did they go the way of fucking studio killers? Don't do any more than $10, Pan. I'm trying. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe we'll continue on Thursday. I'm gonna go. Bye.